When there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
And before we get to tonight's starting lineup, let's review what's coming up with Michelob Ultra. Enjoy every bucket. The next 5 games for the Phoenix Suns all come after the All-Star break, and that all starts next Friday night against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at Footprint Center. That is a 7 o'clock tip. Then it's a 4-game trip beginning in Milwaukee on Sunday, the 26th at 11 a.m., off to Charlotte, March 1st at 5 p.m., Chicago on March 3rd at 6, and then finishing that 4-game trip in Dallas, March 5th, another matinee at 11 a.m. for that one. Again, that's a look at what's coming up. Thanks to the good folks at Michelob Ultra. Enjoy every bucket. Now to tonight's starting lineups. Beginning for the visiting Los Angeles Clippers, 32-28 on the season. They're 17-15 on the road under head coach Ty Lue. He's in his 3rd season, and he's assisted by associate head coach Dan Craig, Larry Drew, Brendan O'Connor, Brian Shaw, Jay Larinaga, Sean Fine, and Jeremy Castleberry. And in the backcourt, it's Terrence Mann and Paul George. The forwards are Kawhi Leonard and Marcus Morris Sr., the former Sun. And Ivica Zubac is the starting center, the veteran out of Croatia for the Clippers. The Suns, 32-27, a half game up on the Clippers, sitting in 4th in the West, now 20-9 at home. They've won back-to-back games, and 5 of their last 6, including Tuesday night's 120-109 victory over the Kings here at Footprint Center. Monty Williams in his 4th season is assisted by associate head coach Kevin Young, Mark Bryant, Brian Gates, Brian Randall, Patrick Mutombo, Michael Ruffin, Steve Scalzi, and Jarrett Jack. And in the backcourt for the Suns, it's Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Josh Okogie and Torrey Craig are the starting forwards, and DeAndre Ayton gets the call as the starting center for the Phoenix Suns, who tonight are rocking their classic edition purple jerseys with the sunburst across the chest, Suns written in white numbers and names on the back, and the Clippers wearing their white Association Edition uniforms. Clippers across the chest in blue, red numbers on the front and the back, and their names in blue on their back. Those white unis trimmed in red and blue. Suns will work right to left, and our officials tonight, Pat Frayer is our crew chief. J.B. DeRosa and Dedrick Taylor join him out on the floor. Frayer throws up the opening tip, and it's won by DeAndre Ayton into the backcourt. Chris Paul will bring it right to left and start things out. Glad to have you with us on this Thursday night, the last game before the All-Star break. As Chris Paul feeds Ayton in the lane, a little jumper doesn't go as he pulled the string a little bit. Zubac, the rebound for the Clippers. Here comes Mann hustling the other way, takes it all the way into the lane, gives to the trailing Zubac for the two-hand jam.
A little lazy getting back there. There were 2 guys back, but not enough as Zubac ran the floor well and got the dunk.
He gets the first 2 points of the night. We're 30 seconds in. Booker into the forecourt. Double team. Swings to Paul between the circles. Right side, it's Torrey Craig. Penetrates on Morris to the dotted line. Fades, and it goes in and out. No good, but there's Josh Okogie on the offensive glass. Out to Craig. Now Booker, an open 3 from deep is short. Taken by Kawhi Leonard. Ahead to Mann. Quickly into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. He has it on the right wing. Torrey Craig defending. Now Leonard with Okogie on him. Over to Paul George. Chris Paul tries to fight through a screen. George bounce past Zubac in the lane. Fights up a shot, but he draws the foul. Couldn't get the runner. And Zubac is going to have a trip to the line.
Yeah, and talking to Noah Eagle, obviously, Ivica Zubac, a big guy in the middle for them, playing extremely well. Why they picked up Mason Plumlee is they just felt that's all they had was Zubac. You and I have talked about this in many a broadcast, how solid Ivica Zubac is. Is he a standout? Is he an all-star? No, but there are a lot of teams that would appreciate him in their lineup. He's a big guy that runs the floor well. We saw that on the opening possession. He's got soft hands.
Excellent rebounder, over 10 a game. That's 11th best in the NBA. He's also 11th in blocks. So he protects the rim well, and he shoots a great percentage. 62% is 10. So he's top 11 in 3 different categories, and yet they went out and got Mason Plumlee. But that's for, backup.
Backup,
Yeah.
yep.
And Mason Plumlee can play.
Zubats can't play 48 minutes.
That's right. Zubats made 1 out of 2. 3-0. Clippers on top. Here's Booker. Jumper from the left baseline doesn't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Okogie. And the Suns fans didn't like that call. Neither did Josh.
Yeah, he had it with 2 hands. It was knocked out of his hands by
Marcus Morris Sr.
Yeah, Marcus Morris behind it.
He went over the top to do it, but Clippers have the basketball. Paul George on the logo center court. Kogi defending, gives over to Leonard. Now bounce pass from the baseline to Morris. Against Booker, backs him down. Morris spins to the baseline, puts up a jumper. It's around the rim, and he got the roll. Marcus Morris Sr. loves to play against his former squad. Seems to have great games every time he suits up against the Suns, and he has his first bucket of the night. 5-0 Clippers. We played $1:45 here in the first. Ball on the right wing. Gets a pick from 8. Weaves through the lane and then stops and gives to Booker on the right side. His bounce pass is stolen by Mann. Numbers for the Clippers. Mann bounces it, and Paul gets the steal back. Now he throws it ahead to Booker in transition. Devin straight through the lane, gets bumped and fouled on his way to the basket.
Yeah, a little sloppy possession right there, but Suns somehow come up with the ball, and now you got Devin Booker at the free throw line. So just don't give up on the play. Keep running. Get back in transition. You pick up a deflected ball, a lazy play by Terrence Mann there.
By the way, we talked about Devin Booker moving up the ranks in the all-time scoring list for the Suns, now 5th all-time after passing Dick Van Arsdale. Chris Paul, got to watch his steals. He only needs 4 to pass Michael Jordan and move up the all-time list in the NBA history.
Yeah.
You've heard of him, right? His airness.
23.
MJ. What do you like to call him?
Michael.
I'm wearing his shoes right now, if that's any consolation.
He appreciates that greatly.
Free throws up and good for Booker. It's 5-2 with 9:47 left to play. We're going to see MJ potentially on our next road trip. Suns going to Charlotte. That's where he hangs out. Here's Paul George actually taking a jumper, fading from the right elbow and hitting it. And that is PG's first bucket of the night. 7-2, Clippers on top. 9.5 left to go. Booker on the drive, gets into the lane, floats it to Craig on the left wing. Suns still looking for their first field goal. They missed all 4 of their shots. Paul on the right side, waits for the screen from Ayton. Starts to dribble with the left hand. He'll pull the trigger for 3. That's around the rim, no good. And the rebound to Kawhi Leonard. Of the 5 shots the Suns have missed, 3 of them have been from deep. Leonard on the drive, stops at the top of the key, bounces it over to Morris, left side. He steps back for a 3. That's up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Okogie. And Zubats was right there. And again, it looked like it could have gone off the big fella of the Clippers, but they're indicating LA basketball.
Yep.
It did go off Zubats.
Sure as heck too.
And Monty will not challenge it. Instead, Terrence Mann inbounding to George. Gets it back under the basket. Goes up, tried to jam it on Torrey Craig. It doesn't go down, but a foul is called. Dedrick Taylor blows the whistle on Craig. Terrence Mann with some violence underneath tried to throw that one down. And Torrey Craig with the contest.
That's what you call adding injury to insult when they miss the call, and now you pick up a foul on the extended play.
And so Terrence Mann at the line, trying to get his first points of the night. He puts the first free throw up and in, a 77% shooter from there. 4th-year pro out of Florida State, who's moved into the starting lineup for Ty Lue and done a nice job for them.
He sure has. Played alongside Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That's not an easy thing to do sometimes.
Yeah, he's really been tasked with defense, too. They've said that they're putting him on the best player on the other team a lot. And his second free throw rims off, no good.
Need a bucket, John Bloom.
8-2. Suns still looking for their first bucket of the night. Here's Paul from the free throw line. He missed that jumper. Rebound Zubats. And the Suns still have a lid on it. 0 for 6 from the floor. Only 2 points game on Booker free throws. Here's Mann driving through the lane. Floats it up and in over DeAndre Ayton. That was a high arcing runner from Terrence Mann with the left hand. 10-2. Clippers lead it by 8. Now Booker to the baseline on the left side. Bounces it to Ayton at the left elbow. We're going to get a whistle away from the ball.
I get a defensive 3-second violation or illegal defense, so that'll be a technical. See if the Suns can get a point on the board from the free throw line because they can't make a shot right now.
Devin Booker's going to be the man to try it. He has hit his previous 2 shots from the stripe, and he is 0 for 2 from the floor, joining Chris Paul, who's 0 for 2. Ayton and Craig have each missed 1 shot. And Josh Okogie is yet to let one fly. Chris Paul set to trigger it in from the near side. Suns down 7. 10-3. We played just about 3.5 minutes. Ayton dribbles top of the key. Gives to Booker between the circles. Now he's double teamed. Back to Ayton. Free throw line jumper up and in. And DA takes the lid off with that one. Suns finally get their first field goal of the night. They trail 10-5.
Yeah, great awareness by DeAndre. They go to double team Devin out high. He just slips right behind him in a place where he can be available.
Paul George slips Josh Okogie with some tough dribbling and then misses a step back 3. Rebound to Ayton. Here comes Booker up the right side. He's got Zubats on him on a switch. Devin on the dribble, crosses over. Zubats pokes it away. Booker tries to dive for it. Steal by Man all the way down the floor. He'll jam it with the right hand. And a timeout for Monty Williams as Devin Booker saying he got fouled but couldn't get the whistle. Instead, it's the Clippers back up 7. 7:49 to play in quarter number 1. 12-5 LA on top.
With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to check out, even if you can't get to your wallet. And there are more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to send money safely to friends and family. And there are more ways to personalize messages with themes and animations. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to get exclusive PayPal deals from some of your favorite stores. And there are more ways to securely store your loyalty cards. There are more ways to buy, pay, save, give, explore. There are more ways to PayPal. Download the app today.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
On April 4th, the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits and First Bank are hosting Arizona Gives Day, a 24-hour online fundraiser for Arizona nonprofits. Since 2013, Arizona Gives Day has raised over $36 million for local charities, which help strengthen communities across the state. With over 1,000 nonprofits to choose from, it's easy to find a cause that's important to you. Even a $5 contribution can make a big impact. Learn more and donate at azgives.org. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding. And as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses.
And find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks.
no worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. license 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Here at Northern Arizona University, we support your boundless career growth with in-demand, affordable programs delivered on your terms. In Flagstaff, online, and in 20-plus statewide locations, including Yuma, Tucson, and the Phoenix metro area. Join a close-knit community of professionals ready to create Arizona's future together. Explore what boundless means to you at nau.edu/boundless.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
I'll make every moment more with FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. Welcome back inside Footprint Center. 7:49 to play, quarter number one. The Clippers on top, 12-5. How are they getting that advantage?
Well, it's pretty easy when you make buckets. The Suns are 1 of 7, John Blown. We don't need, last game before the All-Star break to have a power outage per se. Need to get aggressive here. If it's DeAndre Ayton or if you're attacking the rim off that high pick and roll, the Suns need to get aggressive here and get some good shots, get that ball rolling.
They started 0 for 6. DeAndre did just connect on his first field goal and his team's first field goal on their last offensive possession. Now Chris Paul bringing it right to left. Crosses into the forecourt. It swings left wing. Torrey Craig into the corner. It goes to Booker. He drives on Morris. Gets to the baseline. Up fake. Now looks to pass. Gives a cross court to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Josh spins on Kawhi. Fires to Craig. Left side jumper on the way and no good off the rim. That was about a 20-footer for Torrey. Just a couple steps inside the arc. And And now the Suns are 1 for 8. Leonard pulls it up from the right elbow and misses a jumper himself. Rebound to Ayton. Now Paul brings it quickly the other way. Still 12-5. Clippers on top. Chris Paul into the forecourt, drives the lane, and then bounces out to Okogie, right wing. An up fake. Then he stops and bounces to Ayton. He'll turn and shoot a fadeaway from 10. That rolls off the rim, no good. And it's Terrence Mann on the glass. Ahead to Leonard, driving on Paul. Through the lane, he finds Mann, left wing, takes a couple dribbles. 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Clippers by 7 with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard driving on Paul. Gets through the lane, stops at the dotted line, ducks underneath Ayton, misses the runner, and the rebound knocked away by Paul over to D.A. Here comes Booker, hustling up the left wing, pulls the trigger for 3 in transition, and that one doesn't go either. Suns are now 0 for 4 from deep. 1 for 10 from the floor. Man up the right side. Lobs to Leonard, posting against Booker on the baseline. He turns and then gives to Paul George for a 3 straight away, and that one's good over Torrey Craig. It's a 10-point lead for the Clippers, and the Suns just need an injection of energy here in addition to a chance of making some shots.
We've seen this happen way too many times. There you go.
Booker on the drive, blows past George and gets to the rim with a right-hand scoop. Devin Booker has his first field goal and 5 points on the night. 15-7, Clippers on top. Midway point, quarter number 1, as Terrence Mann has it on the left wing. Around a pick from Zubac. Stops right elbow, throws a lob pass. Zubac can't get it. It's going to go out of bounds. Good defense by the Suns.
Yeah, the weak side help there was very good. Both Devin Booker and Chris Paul had a body on Zubac as he went behind the defense trying to catch a lob.
Now Paul driving left baseline, feeds Ayton at the left elbow. He'll jump it up and in. DeAndre Ayton hits his second jumper of the night on 4 tries. Chris Paul picks up his second assist. And it's 15-9. The Suns back within 6 with 5.5 minutes to play in the first. George holding on the right wing against Okogie, finds Kawhi Leonard. He gets caught up in the air and then swings to Morris. Now left corner Mann for 3. He got it to go. Terrence Mann knocking down the long-range shot. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the floor and has 8 points to lead all scorers.
That's what Kawhi Leonard does. He draws a lot of attention. He took 3 Suns with him, and Terrence Mann's open for the 3.
Now Booker left open, tried to drive around a screen from Chris Paul. We get a whistle and a foul on Terrence Mann. That'll be his first, holding on to Chris Paul. 5:01 to play in the first. It's 18-9, Clippers on top. LA 2 for 4 from downtown. The Suns 0 for 4. That's a big reason why they have that lead. Here comes the veteran Eric Gordon checking in off the bench. Just his second game back with the LA Clippers, where he started his career back in 2008 as the number 7 overall pick.
Averaged 18 points for him for 3 years that he was there with the Clippers.
And now he's out there on the floor replacing Paul George. Here's Torrey Craig, guarded by Gordon. Down low, Booker turns, shoots, and misses off the back iron as he had Terrence Mann defending, and Book just couldn't find the range. He's 1 for 5 on the night. 4:48 to go in the first as Kawhi Leonard drives to the right elbow, keeps coming into the lane, floats up a right-hand hook that doesn't go. Zubac brings it out of traffic and then loses the handle, and Chris Paul gets the steal into the forecourt. Paul, right side of Okogie, wide open for 3. It's up and in. Josh Okogie could have done a 30-second TikTok before shooting that. He had all day on the right wing, and he knocks it down to cut the lead to 6. 18-12 with 4:24 left in the first. Now here's Gordon on the right side. Top of the arc to Zubac, swings left wing for Morris. He's got Booker on him. Gives to Kawhi Leonard, a fake on Craig. Drives left side, jumper up around the rim, no. Rebound tapped away from Zubac by Okogie, and Craig has it ahead to Booker into the forecourt. Hook drives on Gordon, who stops him beyond the arc. Now he penetrates left baseline, takes a shove, puts it up. Didn't get the roll, but he will get the foul called and a chance for a couple free throws.
No, they're not going to give the. They're calling that
on the floor.
I'm not saying it's on the floor. They're saying it's on
Let's make that clear. J.B. DeRosa is specifically the they were talking about. He was the man who blew the whistle. And here we get Terrence Ross making his debut in a Phoenix Suns uniform after being acquired. Following his buyout with the Orlando Magic, Ross, the veteran in his 11th season out of Washington, can definitely fill it up. You might recall 10 years ago he was a slam dunk champion as well.
Yeah. Hopefully the Suns need a little jolt right now, and hopefully Terrence Ross can do that in his first appearance in the Suns uniform.
So no free throws for Book. He did draw that foul on Kawhi Leonard, or rather Terrence Mann. And so now it's going to be Paul inbounding near side as Ross replaced Cook on the floor. Ayton gets it, back to Paul. 10 on the shot clock, fakes the pass, takes the shot, missed it off the back rim. And Eric Gordon there for the rebound as CP3 still looking for his first points of the night. Gordon takes it all the way, coast to coast, flips it up, no good. Rebound Zubac, he has it poked away, and a steal for Ross. He'll bring it into the forecourt up the right wing and crossover, wait for his teammates, and now penetrate, bounce pass Ayton, jumper up and in from Terrence Ross. DA able to knock down another J. He's got 6 points to lead the Suns, and they're back within 4. 3:33 left to play in quarter number 1. It's the Clippers 18, the Suns 14. We're back to Footprint Center after this.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint.
Healthy planet, healthy people.
You'd do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart. Anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
Join your Phoenix Suns in celebration of the 22 Native American tribes of Arizona during Originative Night, hosted by Gila River Resorts and Casinos, and enjoy authentic art, music, dances, and more. Get your tickets today at suns.com.
Up and down stop, 3-pointer on the way. Booker.
Secure your seats for Suns versus Thunder, Friday, February 24th. We are the Valley.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, the official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Suns fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 plus and present AZ. First online real money major only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
You'd do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart. Anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
3:33 left to play, quarter number 1 here at Phoenix. Suns down 18-14. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Phoenix Suns radio network.
The home of Phoenix Suns basketball. KMVP FM Phoenix, 98.7 FM, Arizona Sports Station, and the Arizona Sports app. This hour powered by FanDuel.
Suns with a couple new faces out on the floor. Well, one of them technically not so new. TJ Warren joining Terrence Ross out there, along with Ish Wainwright, DeAndre Ayton, and Chris Paul. Clippers also bringing out some new folks. Mason Plumlee, Bones Highland, Nick Batum joining Eric Gordon and Kawhi Leonard. And it'll be Batum, or rather Highland, bringing it up the floor from left to right. On the right wing, gets it to Plumlee, who takes a couple dribbles and stops top of the key. Now Kawhi Leonard penetrating, swings right side. Gordon had to tip it over to Highland, save it over to him on the right wing. Highland lost the handle going into the lane. Ross poked it away, and Ayton had the steal, but a whistle came in late from the far side of the floor. J.B. DeRosa says that's a foul on the Suns. Terrence Ross called for his first.
Wow. There may have been a foul, but it wasn't Terrence Ross.
And I could tell the way he reacted. He certainly didn't feel like he fouled Bones Highland, who's going to get to the free throw line. Because that didn't look like that was a foul on the shot either.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Monty was talking about. Devin Booker was way further into his motion than Bones Highland was on that.
Highland's first free throw is up and good. You may know Bones from his work with the Denver Nuggets after he was just acquired from Denver And made his debut on Tuesday night in that win against the Golden State Warriors. He had 6 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple of assists in his first Clippers game. And now here he is knocking down 2 free throws, put the Clips back up 6. 20-14, 3:05 left, quarter number 1. Here's Ross pulling up from the free throw line, and he knocks down his first jumper in a Phoenix Suns uniform. Terrence Ross already with a dish to DA. Now he gets the deuce. And it's 20-16. Clippers lead as Kawhi Leonard gets tied up by Ish Wainwright, and a foul on Ish trying to fight through the Plumlee screen.
A couple more substitutions coming in. We're seeing lineups we never even thought about before this season started, John Blow.
You are right about that. Saban Lee and Jock Landale checking in. One of those guys was here with the Suns at the start of the season. Landale, of course. But 3 of the 5 on the floor were not. Here's Leonard to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper, no, as he was leaning inside that line. And T.J. Warren gets the rebound. Ahead to Saban Lee on the right wing. 2:40 left in the first. Suns trail by 4. They've been down most of this first quarter, including by as many as 10. Ross on the drive, gets through the lane, floats it up, and got it blocked out of bounds. 8 on the shot clock still, so the Suns plenty of time with 2.5 minutes to go in the first. And it'll be Saban Lee to inbound underneath the basket to the left.
So you got 2 really good scorers on the floor for the Suns right now. Then Terrence Ross and T.J. Warren.
Ross gets it, an 18-foot jumper's up and in. A high arcer goes as he got it back from Jock Landale. And Ross has made 2 of his 3 looks off the bench. 4 quick points for the veteran. And the newcomer, the newest addition of the Phoenix Suns, Mason Plumlee on the left wing. Gives it beyond the arc to Gordon, who penetrates left side, now weaves to the lane and puts it up after drawing contact. He got the shot to go on a great roll off the window. Then it bounced off the rim and dropped through. He also got the foul on Saban Lee.
Yeah, to continue my point, so now you're talking about the depth. You have T.J. Warren, Terrence Ross off the bench, who can flat out score against anybody. You got Jock Landale in the middle for that interior presence, scoring and rebounding. Ish Wainwright, guy that can guard anybody. And then Saban Lee really being a guy that has shown that he can control and run the offense and get guys involved and get to the free throw line himself.
Speaking of the free throw line, Gordon knocks it down, so he finishes a 3-point play. 23-18, Clippers lead it, under 2 minutes to go. Wainwright on the drive, got under the basket, rifle pass to Ross, left wing for 3. That's short, and the rebound taken by Bones Highland into the forecourt for the Clippers, who lead it by 5. Gordon on the drive, got past his man, hangs in the air. That time couldn't get the runner, and the rebound tapped out to Saban Lee, who's off to the races. Lee straight through the lane, finger roll off the rim, no good. Landale there for the putback, got it blocked in his face by Plumlee, and then a foul on the near sideline as Gordon was hustling it ahead. That could be potential transition take foul on Saban Lee. We'll see whether or not
I think they're just going to give him the bonus, one of the bonus, and there's an example of why they picked up Mason Plumlee. Much better defender than an offensive player, but really solid. Good shot blocker, good rebounder, athleticism, runs the floor. They wanted depth at and help inside. There's an example of it right there.
And meanwhile, another person that's helping him, Eric Gordon, now with 4 points off the bench as he hits the first free throw, but his second attempt of the night. Gordon in his 15th season out of Indiana. Bends his knees, second one up, and also good.
Is that a good sign
shooter.
that Kevin Durant's mom is in the crowd tonight?
Absolutely.
Because we know what kind of support she brings and how much he leans on her. That's awesome to see.
No question about it.
His mom in the crowd already.
She's sparkling tonight, sitting over there in the corner with the new owner, Matt Ishbia, and his brother, Justin, as Jock Landale gets it on the left wing, and a foul is called on Mason Plumlee, reaching in around Jock. Clippers have extended their lead back to 7, 25-18. Minute 14 left to go in the first quarter here.
With his mom here, I think we can officially say Kevin's here now.
He is officially a member of the Phoenix Suns, and so is she. As now Saban Lee gets it in between the circles. Around a pick from Landale. Right elbow jumper. Around the rim, no. Rebound Batum. And the Suns continue to struggle shooting, under 30% for the night. Minute left to go in the first. They trail by 7. Clippers have it with George feeding Plumlee, who beats his man, then swings it right side Highland, an open 3. He got it. Bones Highland can hit it from deep. That's his first trifecta of the night, 5 points off the bench, and it's a 10-point Clipper lead again, 28-18. Wainwright swings left corner. Ross, he wants a 3. That high arcer goes for Terrence Ross, who now steps his range out and shows he's got that in his bag as well. 7 quick points in 3 minutes for the Suns newcomer. 28-21, the lead back to 7. Ross, a career 36% shooter from downtown. Highland on the drive, gets it into the lane and has it poked away, and now a steal for Saban Lee. Into the forecourt, he waits for his teammates. Lee on the left wing, down to 28 seconds left as he lobs to Landale in the post. He puts it up, no, but a foul on the Clippers with 24.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. And Jock Landale's going to the line.
Yeah, showing his presence again. Jock does a real good job running the floor in a straight line. He goes rim to rim, establishes that position, makes himself very, very available. He doesn't give, the guy passing him a bad look. He gives his chest. He gives a hand to target, doesn't let that defender get around and kind of, clutter up the vision of the passer.
Good to see Jock knock down his first free throw.
He's been struggling.
He has. He was way over 80%, but now down at 78%, which is still nothing to shrug about. Landale will have one more. That was his first point of the night off the bench. 28-22 Clippers make it 28-23 as Landale strokes them both. And there is just a half-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock as Paul George crosses into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. Torrey Craig defends. George holding with 10 on the shot clock. Still on the dribble, gets a pick from Plumlee. Now he pulls up for 3 with plenty of time left. He missed it. Okogie the board, still 5 seconds left. He hustles into the forecourt. He'll try a 3, and that goes off the rim, no good, as the buzzer sounds the end of 1, and it's the Clippers 28, the Suns 23, but being within 5 after a rough shooting quarter, not such a bad feeling for the home team. We've got the second quarter straight ahead, live from the Footprint Center. Don't go anywhere here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
The Suns choose Velocity Services as its official facility services provider, and you can too. Velocity offers a wide range of services to create the ideal working environment. From healthy high-performance cleaning certification to troubleshooting risk of contamination, Velocity Services is here for all of your workplace cleaning needs. Check out our website, velocityservices.com. At Velocity, we are always looking to add to our team with full-time and part-time employment opportunities. To learn more about potential openings, call 602-430-0908.
Hey, Santi. Your vitals are looking good. How's the pain today?
Same.
Well, it's about to get a whole lot worse. Did you hear your team just tanked again?
Come on.
Yeah, I want to help you feel better, but I don't know how to treat a losing streak.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, get a touchdown.
At Banner Health, this is what care sounds like. Connecting with you where you are. Banner Health. Exhale.
You ain't seen nothing. This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. Like the Ford F-150 or the all-new Ford Super Duty. Or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger pickups. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. There's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. Based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
USAA is proudly celebrating 100 years of serving the military community. It was a group of soldiers who launched USAA in 1922 by joining together to insure each other's vehicles when no one else would. Since then, USAA has grown to more than 13 million members strong. And through it all, one thing has remained. USAA is still serving the military community and their families. Find out more at USAA.com/100.
Arizona is on the move. At Alaska USA Federal Credit Union, we're beside you every step of the way. With 12 branches throughout the valley, online banking, and member support whenever you need us, we make it easy for you to grow your financial future. And as you're growing, so are we. Alaska USA is becoming Global Credit Union. A new name, but the same commitment to keep you connected on your financial journey. Global Credit Union. On we go.
It's the spectacular return of Bruce Springsteen and the legendary E Street Band. Live in Phoenix, the 2023 Tour. Footprint Center, November 30th. Register now through February 19th at Ticketmaster.com for your chance to buy tickets with Ticketmaster Verified Fan on Wednesday, February 22nd at 10 a.m. For more, see BruceSpringsteen.net.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
1 quarter in the books here in Phoenix. Suns trail by 5, 28-23, and their newest addition making an immediate impact.
Yeah, he sure is. Coming in, Terrence Ross off the bench for the Suns with 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting when the Suns have struggled, 32% overall, but they've turned the Clippers over 4 times, scored 9 points, and have kept it close, even though they haven't been able to shoot it really well.
Clippers start on offense, working left to right. Mason Plumlee driving Landale into the lane, fights a shot up and draws a foul. Plumlee is going to go to the free throw line as Landale picks up his first personal of the night. I want to remind you, PayPal 6-man memberships are sold out this season, but you can establish your priority for season tickets next year by joining the 68 Reserve membership wait list today. Enjoy exclusive wait list benefits, including priority access to playoff tickets, Suns merch, and more. It's first come, first serve, so don't wait. Join the wait list now at suns.com/68 Reserve as Mason Plumlee hits the first of 2 free throws in his unorthodox form.
Unbelievable. He doesn't shoot with his right hand. He's naturally right-handed player, ladies and gentlemen. And then he got the yips. So in order to try to get through it, he started shooting left-handed. I saw him pregame warm-up shooting left-handed from behind the arc.
How about that? He makes both free throws without hitting their iron. It's 30-23. Clippers back up 7 as Ross gets open, left side for 3. That one's short. Rebound, T.J. Warren in the lane. He'll put it up and in from 10 feet away. T.J. Warren hits the offensive glass and has his first bucket of the night. Now Mason Plumlee rushing the other way, drives through the lane and lays it in as the Clippers do not hesitate at all and take it off of a made bucket the other way in transition. So they back up 7, 32-25. Ross on the drive. He'll float it up and in again. Terrence Ross with 9 points off the bench. Suns back within 5, 32-27. 1 minute into the second quarter here. Downtown Phoenix. Bones Highland dribbling left wing. Bumps into a Kogi, then drives left baseline. Almost falls out of bounds. Saves it, but doesn't save it as his teammate Eric Gordon wasn't ready for it. It goes into row 2, and the Suns will get it.
Good defense, just staying in front of him by Chris Paul, making him uncomfortable. No, it was Josh Okogie staying in front of him.
Yeah.
And then making him uncomfortable, and he fumbles the ball and throws it away eventually.
Bismack Biyombo checks in for Jock Landale. First appearance for Biz the last couple games is now Ross jumps one up from the right elbow. That one's too strong. Rebound by the Clippers, who lead by 5 with 10:40 left in the first half. Paul George dribbling against Devin Booker. Around a Plumlee screen, he puts the 3 up, and they'll wave off the basket as he knocked it down. The foul happened apparently before the shot. Devin Booker's whistled for the foul by J.B. DeRosa, and Paul George is complaining, saying, why doesn't the 3 count?
He's saying it was on the floor before the shot.
So non-shooting foul. Booker.
I'd be mad if I was the Clippers.
Yeah, Paul George did seem a little perturbed. Eric Gordon set to inbound. A bounce pass almost knocked away by Okogie, but Batum gets it over to Plumlee between the rings. He takes a few dribbles, holds, and then hands it off to George. Sets the pick for him, who swings to Gordon for an open 3, and he cans it on the right side, way behind the arc. Eric Gordon.
I don't know if he was open because there was no deep. I think it was just because he was so far away that he was open.
He's near that Footprint Center logo. And Gordon now with 8 points off the bench. Here's T.J. Warren hanging. Left elbow jumper doesn't go. Rebound Highland, and he's hit in the face apparently by Bismack Biyombo, and a foul is called on Biz. Highland still grabbing onto his face in the backcourt. Clippers lead it by 8, 35-27.
Yeah, and with this lineup right now, there's going to be a little just confusion, not fluidity, because they just haven't had that many the time
reps
and reps and opportunity to figure each other out. So gotta play through it, work through it, make the most of the court time during the All-Star break that they'll have.
Here come the Clippers with the basketball after the foul on Bismack Biyombo. TJ Warren goes back to the bench. And here's Paul George getting free for a three straight away. That doesn't go. Rebound Biyombo off for Booker. Into the forecourt. Damian Lee is the man that just checked in for Warren. Now Booker swings a pass underneath to Biyombo. Has to save it for Ross in the left corner. Cross court to Okogie. A wide open three is up and in again. Josh Okogie's getting no respect from the LA Clippers. They're giving him all day to shoot it, and he's made him pay twice.
Yeah, I don't think he minds. I'll stay out here and shoot uncontested threes all night.
35-30. Suns back within 5. As George gets it over in the left corner. Batum misses a three. Rebound Biyombo up high to grab it. Ahead to Damian Lee, who hustles into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. 9:15 to go in the first half. Suns trail by 5. Lee on the drive, gets to the baseline, puts up a shot off the window, and an offensive foul is called on Damian Lee, pushing off on Eric Gordon. And it's going to be Clippers basketball on the foul on Lee. And that is the 4th team foul on the Suns here in the quarter. And they still have 9:11 left to play in it. Bones Highland shaking off the cobwebs after that last hit to the face. Brings it up the floor on the right side. Now Gordon swings left corner Batum. Back to Gordon, an open three. Got another one. Eric Gordon, the sharpshooter, is being left alone, and that's dangerous. He's now 3 for 5 on the night. 2 for 2 from downtown and leads all scorers with 11.
Showing you why the Clippers went and got him.
He's still got some juice, doesn't he? And now his team leads by 8 again. Lee on the drive, stops left elbow for a jumper that rims around and comes off. Batum gets the board for the Clippers.
Suns not getting much love on their own hoops here tonight.
No, they are not. Here's George on the drive, hanging in the air. Had a pass knocked away and stolen by Okogie. Suns on the move. In transition, J.O. strides through the lane. Finger roll goes for Okogie. He got it going from deep early. Now he takes it in the lane. Damian Lee gets a steal on the inbounds pass. He'll drive and lay it off the window and in. And just like that, the Suns get back-to-back buckets to pull closer to the Clippers. It's 38-34, 8:18 left to go in quarter number 2, and a timeout for LA. Back after this.
Every day, greener, sustainable, renewable. To help make Arizona even brighter, APS is working every day to invest in clean energy to meet our customers' needs. This means adding more affordable, renewable energy sources, including the APS Solar Communities program and innovative battery storage for solar after sunset. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. For ways APS can help your home and business go green, visit aps.com/brighter.
On April 4th, the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits and First Bank are hosting Arizona Gives Day, a 24-hour online fundraiser for Arizona nonprofits. Since 2013, Arizona Gives Day has raised over $36 million for local charities, which help strengthen communities across the state. With over 1,000 nonprofits to choose from, it's easy to find a cause that's important to you. Even a $5 contribution can make a big impact. Learn more and donate at azgives.org. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
GMC continues its commitment to professional-grade engineering in the GMC Truck Series, like offering the world's first available 6-function multi-pro tailgate on Sierra, or get behind the wheel of the GMC Sierra Heavy Duty with an available Allison 10-speed transmission. The Sierra Heavy Duty pickup takes technology and safety to the next level. The list goes on, but it's more than just innovative engineering. It's knowing GMC is committed to professional-grade excellence on every level. See your Valley GMC dealers.
Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants continue their charitable efforts in partnership with the Phoenix Suns to fight against hunger in Arizona. For every assist the Suns make this season, Chick-fil-A will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. In addition, Chick-fil-A will also provide meals to underserved communities in the Valley on behalf of Suns charities throughout the season. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we are making at suns.com/Valley Assist.
We love Suns basketball, the alley-oops, the no-look passes, and the buzzer beaters. As a proud partner of the Phoenix Suns, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona will provide you with a lot to love, too. We know health insurance can get complicated. We get it. Our job is to help make it easy so you can be your healthiest. We're right here in Arizona. We love the Suns. We love Arizona. We are Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
I'll make every pass, steal, drive, and dunk matter more with FanDuel, the official sports book of the Phoenix Suns, who trail the Clippers 38-34, 8:18 left to go in the second quarter, and a little spark right before the break.
Yeah, turnovers are huge right now. Suns taking care of the ball, only turned it over 3 times and give up 5 points off those turnovers. Right now, the Clippers have turned it over 7 times, and the Suns have been able to get 13 points off of it. And obviously, live ball turnovers, they usually result in layups, high percentage shots. So the Suns still under 40%, but they're finding a way. Right now, they're out shooting the LA Clippers 34-25. So that's a big difference here. And another
steal. Okogie steals the inbounds pass coming out of the break. Now he gets it in the right corner for 3, and he parries it. Josh Okogie doing a little bit of everything tonight. And the Suns are within 1, 38-37 as we hit the 8-minute mark in quarter number 2 and the loudest decibel mark of the night so far. Terrence Mann swinging to Gordon, top of the arc. Over on the left wing, George, another 3. That one's good. Paul George getting it going. That's 2 for 5 from downtown for PG, and 8 points for him. 41-37, Clippers still on top, as they have led throughout so far, including by 10 on 2 occasions. Biyombo swings to Lee on the right side. Over to Booker on the baseline against Eric Gordon. Starts to drive. Booker down low. Biyombo will jam it home with both hands. D-Book set him up with the drive and dish, and Bismack threw it down. 41-39. Suns within 2. 7:20 to go in the first half. Here's Zubats holding on the right wing, out to Gordon around the Zubats pick. Now they rotated around the perimeter to George. Another 3 goes from the left corner. This time a few steps to the left of where he just knocked down his previous trifecta. And George, 11 on the night.
Scores like that you have to be next to. You can't close out after he's already caught the ball. You have to be there when he catches it.
Booker, top of the key. Back down low to Biyombo. Another great pass. He gives it out to Lee for a 3 that goes from the left corner. And how nice is it to see D. Lee light it up for a 3 after he's been struggling recently over the last few games. Still in the top 5 in the league in percentage at 44. And he hits his first of the night, 44-42. Suns back within a deuce. Here's Zubats at the free throw line. Out to Batum. He wants a 3. That's short. Rebound tipped up. No good by Zubats. He went over the back of Biyombo, and a foul is called.
Bismack with great positioning on the Vicia Zubats. He helped out on the play, then got back inside of him. Picks up the foul. Great minutes from Biz.
And he is going to be replaced and get a round of applause from the Suns fans as he heads to the bench. DeAndre Ayton checks back in, and DA had a solid start in that first quarter. 6 points, 4 rebounds in his 9 minutes. 44-42 Clippers, 6:25 left to go in the first half here at Footprint Center. Paul gives to Booker on the right wing. A little fake, then he gives to Okogie right corner. Up fake, got Zubats to fly by, goes to the lane. Layup goes with the left hand, and Josh Okogie has tied the game for the first time since the opening jump. 44 apiece as we approach 6 minutes left to go in the first half. How about J.O. on the night? 13 to lead all scorers. Here's Kawhi Leonard giving it up to Mann on the top of the arc. Right side, George. He's been the hot hand. Crosses over on Paul. 3-pointer on the way. Missed that one, and CP got in the way to bother him. Now Booker brings it across the timeline. Right wing. Penetrates in the lane. Throws a rifle pass that's deflected out of bounds by Paul George. Intended for Chris Paul in the left corner. Still 16 on the shot clock. And 5:46 to play in the first half. The Suns looking for their first lead. Chris Paul will inbound underneath the basket to the left. Booker trying to establish position against Paul George. He's in the lane. Now Paul lobs it out to Okogie left wing. Josh drives around a Booker screen. Feeds Ayton in the lane. He lost the handle. A steal for Zubats. And now the Clippers hustle the other way in transition. Mann for a 3 on the right side. He got it. And that is the 8th 3 of the night already for LA. 53% as they've knocked it down on 15 tries. And Terrence Mann has 11 points. 3 Clippers with 11. Mann, George, and Gordon. Now Devin Booker into the forecourt, and a foul is called.
Yeah, that's on Marcus Morris, senior, pushing that offensive player, in this case Josh Okogie, trying to come in and set a screen, gives him a little shove in the back.
So Kogi set to inbound, far side with 5:20 to play in the second.
Did it
now
again.
He bumps into Paul George, and it's going to be a foul on Paul George.
No, Marcus Morris, senior.
They're saying Morris pushing. You're
yeah,
right.
did the same
now
thing.
A technical foul on Marcus Morris,
Yeah.
Senior. That was Dedrick Taylor who called Marcus for the foul. Luke, as he goes, his nickname back here when he was playing with his brother Keith. And now, because of his protesting, which he's continuing to do with Dedrick Taylor, he got a technical. Chris Paul's going to shoot it. Goes to the line, bends, puts it up, and missed it off the front iron. CP3 still looking for his first point of the night. He's got 4 assists, a couple steals as well. And the Suns will inbound. Okogie gets it to Booker. Trailing by 3, 47-44. Booker dribbling against Morris. Bounce pass Okogie, left wing. He's going to try another 3. That one's short. Rebound Zubac. Josh Okogie now 3 for 5 from downtown on the night. Kawhi Leonard dribbling against Booker. Gives to man right side to George. Down back to Leonard between the rings. Around a Zubac screen. Penetrates. Swings to man right corner. Got Okogie to fly by. Puts up a 3. No. Rebound Chris Paul. Here come the Suns pushing the pace. Paul left side. Booker into the lane. Euro step. Throws a pass in the left corner. Again deflected out of bounds. That time Marcus Morris got a hand on it, and the Suns will keep it. 18 on the shot clock.
Guards doing a great job coming back, getting involved in the rebounding game, pushing it up the floor.
Torrey Craig back out on the floor for the Suns, and Terrence Ross also re-enters the game for Monty Williams, and Booker will go to the bench. 4:47 to play. Booker 5 points on 5 shots tonight. Paul inbounds to Ayton. He holds 20 feet away and then back to CP3. 12 on the shot clock. Around the Ayton screen, he dribbles to the left elbow. His pass deflected straight up in the air by Kawhi Leonard. It goes out of bounds. 8 on the shot clock. The Suns will try it again.
You mentioned all those threes that they're taking. Guards doing a good job staying in and helping out the rebound. Long shots, long rebounds if they don't make them.
The Clippers have made half of them so far tonight, 8 of 16, 5 of them coming almost in succession here in the second quarter. Ayton gets the inbounds pass and hands to Paul, gets it back, jumps it up from 10. No. Rebound Kawhi Leonard. And he'll hustle into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. Leonard crosses over and swings to the trailer man. He'll go straight into the lane. Lob to Zubac for the jam. Alley-oop from Terrence Mann to Ivica Zubac. He's got 5 points on the night, and the lead is 5. 49-44 Clippers, who have been on top all night. Paul around a screen from Ayton to the right elbow. Back out to Okogie. Now he gives to Ayton with his back to the basket underneath. They swing it to Ross. Open for 3. Missed that one. Rebound Craig. He'll go back up. Missed the putback. And the loose ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball again. They'll get a third chance on this possession with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, but you like the movement. You like the way this group is coming out here playing a lot of unselfish basketball.
Chris Paul, speaking of unselfish, will be the man to inbound. To our left, looking, finally lobs to Okogie, left wing. He dribbles on Morris, got past him to the lane, and got it to go over the front iron. As he tried to jam it, it hit the rim and still went over and through. And Josh Okogie's getting everything to go. 15 points to lead all scorers for J.O. Suns back within 3, 49-46 with 3:40 to play in the first half. Morris on the left wing, bounces across court to Kawhi Leonard, who dribbles against Craig. Now he dribbles off his foot, has to go collect it, then starts to dribble again. That is double dribble, and Dedrick Taylor saw exactly what we saw. Paul calls it on Kawhi, who somehow thought he could pull a fast one.
He was trying.
I mean, it clearly went off his toe, and then he picked it up and put it back down on the floor, so the Suns get it on the turnover. That is the 9th miscue of the night for the Clippers, and it's a 3-point L.A. lead. Paul gets around the Ayton screen, dribbles right elbow, gives to D.A., turns, shoots, and hits with a right-hand hook. Suns within 1.
It seems so simple, and it is simple, but, people just don't understand it. Karl Malone, John Stockton, one of the greatest pick-and-roll tandems of all time. And now you got Chris Paul with DeAndre Ayton.
Looking pretty darn good, too. Here's Kawhi Leonard, an open 3 left side. No. Rebound, Torrey Craig flies in to grab it out of midair. And with 2:50 to go in the first half, Suns have a chance to take their first lead. Paul gets to the free throw line. He puts the jumper up and in. CP3's first bucket of the night. The Suns' first lead of the night. 50-49 with 2:40 left in quarter number 2. Here's Terrence Mann into the forecourt. Goes between his legs, now brings it over to the left wing, guarded by Paul, trying to give it to Morris on the baseline. He floats it to him. Now Okogie defending him. They work it to Leonard, right side, over to Batum. Straight away for three. He got it. Nick Batum able to knock down his first three, and the Clippers have now made 9 of 18 from downtown. 52-50, they retake a 2-point lead. Paul gets to the dotted line, gives right side Ross. He penetrates, floats it up, and in. Terrence Ross has 11 points off the bench in his Phoenix Suns debut, and we're tied at 52. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Reminder coming up at halftime, Tim Ring will have all the NBA scores for you and a recap of the first half of action. Nick Batum between the circles, holding, is to Leonard on the right side. 6 on the shot clock. A step back three over Craig is no good. Off the backboard, nothing else. Rebound fought for, taken by Zubats. Now a three at the buzzer. Shot clock expiring, doesn't go. And Okogie the long rebound. Into the forecourt, he quickly brings it in the lane. Gives to Ross. A wide open three left corner is off the rim, no good. Oh, this place was ready to blow if that one went down. 90 seconds to go in the first half. We're tied at 52. And Kawhi Leonard gets it top of the key, penetrates on Ayton, stops, then starts again, gives to Batum, left corner for three. No good this time. And the rebound to Torrey Craig again. He's been active on the glass, as always. 4 boards for Torrey. Paul on the drive, got around an Ayton screen, gives to D.A. cutting in the lane. He lays it up. No, thought he was fouled, but no call. Terrence Mann brings it the other way. Mann around a moving screen from Zubats, gives to Leonard an open three. No good. Rebound tipped up and in by Zubats, who tried to jam it and somehow got it to go off his fingertips and in off the window. 54-52. Zubats with 7 points and 11 rebounds here in the first half. 50 seconds left to play in that half. And the Suns trail by a deuce. Paul dribbling on the logo. He's got 10 on the shot clock. CP3 gets the pick from Ayton at the top of the arc. Weaves his way to the right elbow. Jumper is up. No. Off the back rim. And taken by Mann again. Terrence Mann doing a nice job rebounding tonight. And also has 11 points. Mann gives to the trailer. Morris, a three on the way. Is around the rim. No. Rebound knocked away from Zubats by Ayton and retrieved by Chris Paul in the far corner. And there is a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 15 to shoot as Paul has it just inside the timeline. Suns trail by 2, 54-52. They've been down by as much as 10 on a couple of occasions here in the first half and just had their first lead by 1. Paul on the right wing, got past his man into the lane, swings to an open Okogie, who didn't get the shot off in time, although he made the three from the left side. It's a shot clock violation. And now it'll be Clippers basketball with 0.7 seconds left to play in the half, and we have a timeout for the Suns. Interesting call there.
Sure is interesting.
After the turnover on the shot clock violation, we'll take a break as well. Come back for the final 0.7 of a second here in the first half.
Come out to a Phoenix Suns game and enjoy the new Benihana and Raw Sushi concession location in the main concourse area within Footprint Center. Enjoy mouth-watering hibachi, yakisoba, poke bowls, and sushi, while watching your favorite Valley team battle on the court. Can't wait to enjoy? Visit Benihana in Scottsdale or Chandler, or Raw Sushi in Mesa, Old Town, North Scottsdale, or Ahwatukee. Go Suns!
Hey, Suns fans, want to be on the same team as Coach Monty? Well, now you can by joining the Suns head coach on Team iDoc with Dr. Jay Schwartz. Just ask Suns coach Monty Williams, who recently had the clear lens exchange procedure and chose Dr. Schwartz because of his trust, expertise, and compassion. Thanks to Dr. Schwartz, Coach Monty no longer requires readers or progressives to see the plays on the court, and neither will you. Call the Schwartz Laser Eye Center for a free vision correction consultation at 480-483-EYES or online at teamidoc.com.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Bedtime is rough, even for Peanut. That's why people will try anything to fall asleep. Headstands before bed, even blowing bubbles. But Ashley has a trick that works every time. A new Tempur-Pedic mattress. It adapts to your body's needs to help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. You'll wake up feeling refreshed every day. Even Peanut agrees. So ditch the wacky bedtime rituals. Head to Ashley to take home a Tempur-Pedic today.
He's not coming down.
I know. I'm calling the nurse.
Please go to sleep. Okay.
Hi, it's Camila again. I'm sorry. I know it's late. It just feels like we've tried everything.
Yes.
Okay. And you'll stay on the line?
Absolutely. I'll be right here, Camila.
Thank you.
This is what care sounds like. Banner Health's Nurse Now line is available 24/7 to give you a listening ear. Banner Health. Exhale.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, there's something for everyone to enjoy this year as a variety of shows make their way to Footprint Center. See Joe Coy May 5th, Brian Adams July 25th, Marco Antonio Solis on August 19th, Cirque du Soleil Corteo from September 14th to 17th, and so much more. Get your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com. Before they're gone and before the last 7/10 of a second of the half, actually, we'll wait on our station identification until we get these last 0.7 of the half. As Nick Batum set to trigger it in from the near sideline. 54-52, Clippers lead the Suns, and again, 7/10 of a second remain. Batum in the backcourt is going to lob it ahead into the forecourt. Paul George shoots the three and misses it off the front iron. That was close, but at the end of the first half, it's the Clippers 54, the Suns 52. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
The home of Phoenix Suns basketball. AMVP FM Phoenix, 98.7 FM, Arizona's sports station, and the Arizona Sports app. This hour powered by FanDuel.
And stay with us, folks. Coming up, it's going to be Tim Ring with your scoreboard update and a recap of the first half, which has the Clippers up by 2, 54-52 from the Footprint Center on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
The NBA has nonstop action all season long. And with League Pass, you get more of the league you love, now for $49.99. Watch more live games, more expert analysis, more of your favorite NBA shows, with more streaming options on all your favorite devices. Sign up for League Pass now at the new halftime price of $49.99. NBA League Pass. Start a 7-day free trial at nba.com/watch League Pass. Blackouts may apply.
At Fry's, you can find the highest quality products at a great price in every aisle, every day with Kroger brand. So you can stock up on your household favorites that are tried, tested, and loved by you. Because when you get the products you love at great prices, it feels like winning. Shop now, in-store, or online. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Simply the best.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint.
Healthy planet, healthy people.
On April 4th, the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits and First Bank are hosting Arizona Gives Day, a 24-hour online fundraiser for Arizona nonprofits. Since 2013, Arizona Gives Day has raised over $36 million for local charities, which help strengthen communities across the state. With over 1,000 nonprofits to choose from, it's easy to find a cause that's important to you. Even a $5 contribution can make a big impact. Learn more and donate at azgives.org. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
At Pacific Office Automation, we don't make technology. We make technology work. That's why we're a proud technology partner of the Phoenix Suns. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit pacificoffice.com. We make technology work.
With 39 valley-wide locations and more coming soon, you're sure to have a Cobblestone near you. Save time, save money, and go unlimited with Cobblestone Auto Spa. When you sign up for an unlimited plan, enjoy the benefits and wash all you want with no contract required. Just ask a Cobblestone team member for more details. Or visit cobblestone.com to find a location near you and sign up today. Cobblestone Auto Spa, official car wash partner of the Phoenix Suns. Let's go Suns.
It's halftime with the Phoenix Suns. Suns Halftime, a review of first half action and special sports features.
Halftime at Footprint Center, a good one cooking between the Suns and the LA Clippers. Clippers lead it by 2, 54-52 is your score at the break. How you doing, everybody? I'm Tim Ring with you for a couple of minutes here. At the half, we'll get you back out to Bloomer and TK for the second half coming up in just a bit. Story of the first half, the Suns off to a slow start offensively, but they climb back into the game on the strength of a couple of guys that you didn't think were going to be offensive heroes in the first half, but yet they were. Terrence Ross making his Suns debut tonight. Terrence Ross with 11 points off the bench. And Josh Okogie for the second straight game, an offensive force. Okogie with 19 points the other night. Josh Okogie leading the Suns attack right now with 15 points, leading all scorers, in fact, in the opening half. Okogie, 15 points, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, 6 for 8 from the field. Okogie doing it on both sides. Some steals. Then again, 3 3-pointers, 15 points for Okogie to offset the fact that Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and even DeAndre Ayton, to a certain extent, a little bit quiet in that opening half. Booker has 5, Chris Paul 2 points in the first half. Paul did have 7 assists. DeAndre Ayton 8 points in the opening half. Now the Suns trailed most of the first half, eventually took the lead on a Chris Paul jumper, Paul's first field goal of the half, with 2:41 to play in the opening half to give the Suns a 1-point lead, 50-49. But a Nick Batum 3 and a Zubac tip in the final couple of minutes of the first half, sandwiched by a Terrence Ross floater, have given the Clippers that 2-point advantage, 54-52. Big story of that second quarter is the Suns made their run. The Clippers really got hot from beyond the arc. 6 of their final 8 field goals were 3-pointers for the Clippers, and that was a big difference in terms of keeping the Suns at bay and the Clippers having this 2-point lead at the break. If you're the Clippers, you feel good by the fact that you're up by 2, and Kawhi Leonard has not scored in the game. Kawhi with a goose egg in that opening half. Kawhi 0 for 8 from the field. Conversely, if you're the Suns, you feel pretty good. You're down by 2, and Devin Booker and Chris Paul have not gotten going offensively at all. So for the Clippers, Terrence Mann, Paul George, Eric Gordon, all leading the way with 11 points in that opening half. And again, for the Suns, Devin Booker with 5, Chris Paul 2.7 assists, DeAndre Ayton with 8 points in that first half. Pretty quiet game for the Suns bench. Damian Lee had 5 points off the Suns bench, but of course Terrence Ross, real impressive by Ross coming off the bench in his Suns debut. 5 for 11 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3-point range, and again 11 points for Terrence Ross. And again, the big story, Josh Okogie again, second straight offensive night for him, coming up spades. Okogie 15 points to lead all scorers in the first half. So the Suns trail it by 2, 54-52. The Clippers have the lead. More on the first half, more on the statistics with John Blue and Tim Kempton coming up in just a bit. Meantime, NBA scoreboard tonight, a very light night in the NBA as we get ready for the All-Star break. 2 other games, both are finals. The Bucks over the Bulls, 112-110. The final there, Brook Lopez 33 for the Bucks to lead the way. The story, though, in that game, besides the Bucks getting the W to get to 40-17, by the way, on the year, Giannis in the game played only 9 minutes, scored only 2 points. Giannis with the right wrist sprain left the game, did not return. Don't know how serious it is, but obviously with the All-Star break coming up, he will get some rest. The Wizards over the T-Wolves in the Twin Cities tonight, 114-106 the final there. Bradley Beal with 35 to lead the way for the Wizards in the win. Anthony Edwards had 34 in the loss for the T-Wolves. But the score here in downtown Phoenix at the break, Footprint Center the spot tonight. Good one cooking. The Clippers lead the Suns at the break, 54-52 the score. Suns looking for a small comeback in half number 2. We're taking a timeout. Bloomer and TK back with the second half coming up in just a few minutes. It's the Suns Radio Network. I'll see you after the game for the Suns post-game report. Back in 2.
USAA is proudly celebrating 100 years of serving the military community. It was a group of soldiers who launched USAA in 1922 by joining together to insure each other's vehicles when no one else would. Since then, USAA has grown to more than 13 million members strong. And through it all, one thing has remained. USAA is still serving the military community and their families. Find out more at usaa.com/100.
The Suns choose Velocity Services as its official facility services provider, and you can too. Velocity offers a wide range of services to create the ideal working environment. From healthy high-performance cleaning certification to troubleshooting risk of contamination, Velocity Services is here for all of your workplace cleaning needs. Check out our website, velocityservices.com. At Velocity, we are always looking to add to our team with full-time and part-time employment opportunities. To learn more about potential openings, call 602-430-0908.
You do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart. Anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
NBA fans, when there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns.
Come out to a Phoenix Suns game and enjoy the new Benihana and Raw Sushi concession location in the main concourse area within Footprint Center. Enjoy mouth-watering hibachi, yakisoba, poke bowls, and sushi while watching your favorite Valley team battle on the court. Can't wait to enjoy? Visit Benihana in Scottsdale or Chandler, or Raw Sushi in Mesa, Old Town, North Scottsdale, or Ahwatukee. Go Suns!
Every day, greener, sustainable, renewable. To help make Arizona even brighter, APS is working every day to invest in clean energy to meet our customers' needs. This means adding more affordable, renewable energy sources, including the APS Solar Communities program and innovative battery storage for solar after sunset. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. For ways APS can help your home and business go green, visit aps.com/brighter.
It's the spectacular return of Bruce Springsteen and the legendary E Street Band. Live in Phoenix, the 2023 Tour. Footprint Center, November 30th. Register now to February 19th at Ticketmaster.com for your chance to buy tickets with Ticketmaster Verified Fan on Wednesday, February 22nd at 10 a.m. For more, see BruceSpringsteen.net.
On April 4th, the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits and First Bank are hosting Arizona Gives Day, a 24-hour online fundraiser for Arizona nonprofits. Since 2013, Arizona Gives Day has raised over $36 million for local charities, which help strengthen communities across the state. With over 1,000 nonprofits to choose from, it's easy to find a cause that's important to you. Even a $5 contribution can make a big impact. Learn more and donate at azgives.org. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
This has been the Phoenix Suns Halftime Report on the Suns Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
This is your moment to shine at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. To those seeking a career that excites their expectations, this is your moment. Create skills, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. Join our bold, ambitious, and enthusiastic pioneers. We call them moment makers. With opportunities in all departments, turn a job into a career that is both personally and professionally rewarding. Advance into your next opportunity at one of our 4 Gila River Resorts and Casinos locations in the Valley. No experience necessary. Join us. Visit workatgila.com. That's workatgila.com.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public,
I do.
They'll realize
We've got to sell our houses.
we're going to find a new one.
Where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks. No worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Open Door. Start with a free offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. license 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Hey, Suns fans, want to be on the same team as Coach Monty? Well, now you can by joining the Suns head coach on Team iDoc with Dr. Jay Schwartz. Just ask Suns coach Monty Williams, who recently had the clear lens exchange procedure and chose Dr. Schwartz because of his trust, expertise, and compassion. Thanks to Dr. Schwartz, Coach Monty no longer requires readers or progressives to see the plays on the court, and neither will you. Call the Schwartz Laser Eye Center for a free vision correction consultation at 480-483-EYES or online at teamidoc.com.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
It's coming Saturday night, February 18th, to the Footprint Center. One of the biggest concerts of the year, the Valentine's Super Love Jam, starring Keith Sweat. Plus, Genuine, Blackstreet, the way you work it, Cardi B, Tierra, and Rolls Royce. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the Footprint Center box office. The Valentine's Super Love Jam, starring the one and only Keith Sweat. Saturday night, February 18th, the Footprint Center.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Halftime here at Footprint Center. John Bloom, Tim Kempton, our engineer Walt Ellis back with you. Cody Fincher producing inside the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network studios. It's time for the halftime stats presented by FanDuel. Make every moment more. Tim Kempton is taking advantage of his moments with his yellow highlighter and the stat sheet in front of him so that he can bring you all the important stats.
Well, the good stuff is Josh Okogie and Terrence Ross showed up tonight.
Yeah, they did.
You look at Chris Paul, he's 1 for 5. Devin Booker's 1 for 5. DeAndre doing a nice job. We just got to get him more involved. What they're really doing is the turnovers. 9 turnovers, scoring 18 points off those turnovers of the LA Clippers. That has helped them get back in the game. The Clippers shooting the ball well from behind the arc, 9 of 24, 37%, and they're getting on the glass. They got 5 offensive rebounds, 24 total rebounds.
And the Clippers have 3 guys with 11 points each: Paul George, Terrence Mann, and Eric Gordon. The Suns led by 15 from Okogie, 11 from Ross. And the Clippers will bring it right to left on offense to get the third quarter underway. Happy to have you with us on this Thursday night, the finale before the All-Star break for both teams. As Marcus Morris drives the lane, floats it up from the dotted line, and hits. With Morris just beat Devin Booker off the dribble, and he's got 4 points on the night. The lead is 4 for the Clippers, 56-52. Suns did have a quick lead by 1 in the final minutes of the first half after trailing by as many as 10. Chris Paul into the forecourt, finds Booker top of the arc, Swings right corner to Okogie. He was the hot hand. He's going to try his hand at another three. That one go off the back iron. No good. After a little jab step move for Okogie in the right corner. He's now 3 for 6 from deep. Paul George dribbles against Torrey Craig. Bounce pass over to Leonard. Right baseline. Dribbles around Paul. Then swings to Morris. Right side George open for three. Got another one. Paul George now 4 for 9 from downtown. And the Clippers have 10 threes on 25 attempts. Torrey Craig tries to answer, and he does from the left corner. Craig able to hit his first three of the night.
Yeah, quick answer. The ball comes out quickly. Devin Booker looks up the court and finds him in that short corner.
59-55. Booker with his 5th assist of the night. George wants a 2 this time. Jumper from inside the arc doesn't go. Rebound put up and in by Ivica Zubac.
I told you Ivica Zubac is pretty good.
He is really good. I don't argue with you when you say that. I know Al agrees with us as well. 9 points and 12 rebounds on the night for Zubac. Booker drives left baseline. Jumper up. No good. Over Zubac, who bothered him on the shot. Now, man, into the forecourt. Clippers back up 6 with the ball. Kawhi Leonard on a jab step move right corner. Now, George thought he was passing the man. It went right past him, and Morris gets it. Now, man, into the lane. Flinger roll up and in. He got the roll off the front iron. Terrence Mann, the strong drive. He's 5 for 6 on the night. 13 points for Mann. Paul, dribble drive, gives to Ayton, who's fouled on a little push shot from the dotted line. The whistle came in a little late from J.B. DeRosa, but better late than never.
Exactly. And again, just that quick sideline pick and roll. The big is going with Chris Paul, trying to slow him down. And DeAndre catches it at the dotted line. Avicii tried to come back and close out on DeAndre and hit him on his forearm.
And the shot was several feet short, and I think that's what prompted DeRosa to blow the whistle, because he probably didn't see the contact on the arm, but then the result of the shot clearly showed what happened. First free throw's up and good for Ayton. That is his first attempt from the line tonight. D.A. averaging nearly 19 points and over 10 rebounds a game. He makes them both, and he is at 10 points and 4 boards here tonight. What a stretch he's had lately, including last game, 29 and 11 in the win over Sacramento. Kawhi Leonard dribbling against Craig. Now they rotate it right corner. Morris, a 3. In and out, no good that time. And the rebound to Okogie. It's his 4th board of the night to go with his 15 points. Booker up the left wing, around the screen from D.A. Gets to the baseline. Has Morris on his hip. Now fades from 10. Got it to go. Count that, baby. And the foul as Booker gets sent to his backside. The foul on Morris, and a chance at a 3-point play for Book.
Devin Booker doing a great job right there, keeping him, as you said, on his hip. Kept Marcus Morris on his hip the whole way, controlling him, and took the shot when he wanted to.
And Booker, who has not had a whole lot of success so far tonight, just his second
struggling.
field goal. 2 for 7, has missed all 3 of his threes, and now he makes his 4th consecutive free throw. So 8 points on the night to go with his 5 assists. 63-60, Suns back within 3. 9:25 to go, quarter number 3. Paul George finds Zubac top of the arc. Gives over on the right wing Morris. His pass almost stolen by Craig. Leonard gets it, puts up a shot baseline that rims off, no good. Rebound to D.A. Now Paul hustling ahead to Booker on the right wing. He crosses over in front of Mann. Step back 3. Cash for D-Book. And he's starting to cook here in the third. After a 3-point play, he hits the long-range 3-pointer, and we're tied at 63. Last 6 coming from the guy wearing number 1 in purple. Now George feeding Zubac on the drive against 8, and a floater up and in. A right-hand hook from the baseline for Zubac, who has a double-double now. 11 points to go with his 12 boards. Suns back down 2, 65-63. Booker driving right baseline. Bounce pass Ayton in the lane. He lays it up. Got it to go. A great roll off the rim for D.A. Off a nice feed from D-Book. And 12 points on the night for Ayton. Suns back into a tie game, 65 apiece. 8:25 to go in the third. Leonard feeding Mann, top of the arc. He drives, lays it up. No, but a foul is going to send Terrence Mann to the line.
Suns foul number 22, number 8.
Ayton gets whistled for his second personal, and that's the first foul on the Suns here in the third quarter.
Yeah, being big guys in this league is not an easy job. You're banging with Ivica Zubac, then you got these 6'7", 6'8" athletic wings flying at you, trying to dunk on you.
Terrence Mann, one of those guys, as he's at the line, and his first free throw rims around and drops. He's now 2 for 3 from the stripe. 14 points for Mann, who comes in averaging under 9 points a game, but has been getting those totals up recently. He also had a double-double the last time these two teams played. 22 points, 11 rebounds in that game in December at Crypto.com. Second free throw also good for Mann. So give him 15, and the Clippers retake a 2-point lead. 67-65 with 8:10 left to go in the third. Here's Ayton getting it from Paul. Turns, shoots, and hits with a right-hand hook.
Yeah, pretty simple. You run that pick and roll. If they switch, DA goes right to the front of the rim, and you got the best passer in the game, and Chris Paul finding him. Nice little jump hook.
9 assists for Paul, 14 points on the night for Ayton, 67 apiece. Under 8 minutes to go in the third. Mann dribbles left wing, gives to Leonard between the circles. Paul defending him. Back to Mann, who fakes the three, penetrates on Craig. The runner in the lane doesn't go. Rebound Torrey Craig up high to grab it away from his teammate DeAndre Ayton, who says, all right, it's yours, and pulls his hands away. Now Booker on the right side forces up a shot in transition, doesn't get it, but a foul is called, and D-Book going back to the line.
Picking up his aggressiveness, and especially in the early offense. You know, the rotation isn't there. You know, at times you may have a mismatch. Someone's just picking you up in transition. That's what Devin did there. Again, the solid defense, the rebound leads to the run out.
And by the way, with Booker's last 3, he has now tied Steve Nash for the most threes all time for the Phoenix Suns with 1,051. The next time he makes it, he'll have it all to himself. And that's a pretty cool place to be on top of any list like that.
Especially when you're as young and talented as that player is in Devin Booker.
I think he's got a few more threes left.
I think he's got a heck of a career going for him.
First free throw was good to give the Suns the 1-point lead. Second one doesn't go. Chris Paul gets his hands on the outlet pass intended for Morris, but can't save it in, and so it will stay with the Clippers. 7:34 left to go here in the third. Booker, after going 1 of 2 at the line, has 12 points on the night.
Did you ever think the Suns were going to get Kevin Durant?
Did I ever think the Suns were going to get? It's a great question. There was a moment I felt like it might happen before the season started.
Yeah, I thought that there was a lot of interest between both sides.
Yes. Kawhi Leonard just picked up a foul on Book. That is his second personal. There's a little reach-in foul on the far side. So 16 on the shot clock. Clippers inbound to George. Now to Leonard in between the rings. He's got Booker defending. Crosses him over. Gets into the lane. Gives it over in the right corner. Man, now George open for 3. That's no good. He put too much on it. And Torrey Craig skies for another board. That's his 6th of the night. Suns with the ball and a 1-point lead. Paul gives to Craig right wing. Now into Booker, into the corner. He's going to fire the 3, fading away. That doesn't go. And the rebound taken by George, who throws an outlet pass in traffic. Kawhi Leonard gets it to the trailing man, who throws it down with both hands. Leonard, the beautiful feed, and Terrence Mann with the finish. He's got 17 on the night to lead all scorers. Now here's Ayton trailing the play, has it at the top of the key. Lobs to Booker, posting up on Gordon. Right baseline. He turns, dribbles, lost the handle, got it back. Now backs him down, gets in the lane, throws a pass that's deflected off the backboard, out of bounds. And it will stay with the Suns. Booker flexing his left knee right now.
No, he's showing the official that he was getting dislodged by the knee of the Clippers defender.
Oh, he was indicating how he was being hit there.
Yeah.
And that makes sense as well. We get a timeout on the floor. 6:42 to play in the third. Clippers on top, 69-68. Back to Footprint Center after these messages.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint.
Healthy planet, healthy people.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, the official sportsbook of the Phoenix Suns. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Suns fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 plus and President AZ. First online real money major only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bets that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
With the Fry's VIP card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every dollar you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Fry's VIP card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at friesfood.com and start saving. Fry's, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Here at Northern Arizona University, we support your boundless exploration with in-demand, affordable programs offered on your terms. In Flagstaff, online, and statewide. Join a close-knit community ready to meet tomorrow's challenges. Together, explore what boundless means to you at nau.edu/boundless.
When you're a member of America First Credit Union, the only house that matters to us is the one that you call home. And whether you're putting down new roots or making more room for your family to grow, we'll be there to help you nurture and care for the things you cherish most. Because the only home that matters to us is yours. Truly. Learn more at americafirst.com. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, for every assist the Phoenix Suns have this season, Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we're making at suns.com/Valley Assist. As right now, we got 6:42 left to go in the third. Suns trail by a point, 69-68. They do have 21 assists on their 26 made buckets, which isn't too shabby tonight.
No, you want good news, bad news?
I'd take it all.
Yeah, good news is Kawhi Leonard hasn't scored yet in this game. He's
0 for 9.
0 for 9. The bad news is he hasn't scored, and the Clippers are still winning the game.
That is a fair
because
point.
You and I both know that Kawhi Leonard could all of a sudden get like 20 points in 2 minutes.
We have seen that movie. Here's Josh Okogie getting it on the left wing, dribbles into the lane, then has it poked away, a steal for Paul George, but Okogie steals it back. Now he gives it cross court to a wide open Torrey Craig for three, and he gets it to go. How about that from Josh Okogie? Never give up. He got it stolen. He stole it back. He fed Torrey Craig, and TC buried the three. He's got 6 points on the night, and the Suns have a 2-point lead. That's actually their biggest advantage of the night, 71-69. 6:10 left to go in the third. Kawhi Leonard gets it on the right wing against Torrey Craig. He leans into him, then bounces out to Gordon. Left wing man driving through the lane. He'll jam it with the right hand. He beat DeAndre Ayton to the rim, and nobody else stopped the ball. Terrence Mann having himself a night. 19 points to lead all scorers. Booker on the drive on the other end. He got bumped by George through a pass intended for Ayton, but DA had gotten too deep, and it went out of bounds to the Clippers. So Devin Booker on the drive trying to initiate the offense that time. Instead, it's turnover number 7 on the night for the Suns. And here comes Kawhi Leonard into the forecourt. Passes to George left wing around a pick from Zubats and a whistle and a foul on Josh Okogie trying to fight through that pick.
First personal, 13 foul.
That's his first and the third foul on the Suns. Here in the third quarter with 5:39 left to play in it. Terrence Mann holding on the near sideline. Gets it in for Paul George. Another screen from Zubats. George on the dribble. Lobs back to Zubats. Wide open for the dunk underneath. Little pick and roll there between Paul George and Ivica Zubats, and it was run to perfection. 13 points, 12 rebounds for the big fella of the Clippers tonight. 73-71, they lead it. 5:20 to go in the third. Booker on the drive. Stops right elbow. Out to Okogie. Wide open three on the way. Got another one. Tee up three, number 4 on the night for Josh Okogie. He's got 18 points to lead the Suns. And they're back up 1, 74-73 with 5:05 to go in the third. Leonard on the drive. Got a bump from Craig. Threw up a jumper that didn't go, but a foul will send Kawhi Leonard to the line. Are they going to say he took the foul before the shot?
Yes, they are. Not going to give him any
no shots for Kawhi. Terrence Ross coming in to replace Devin Booker, who's got his total up to 12 points and 7 assists on the night. Booker does. Ross has 11 points off the bench in 13 minutes of action in his Suns debut. Coming over from the Orlando Magic. Here's Leonard driving the lane on Torrey Craig. Gets up in the air and then gets a foul called on Craig, who thought he had a clean block. And we get another look. Torrey Craig actually was held onto by Kawhi Leonard before he got that block. Leonard was grabbing Craig, and then Torrey brought that left arm down to knock the ball away. It did look like he got an awful lot of the ball, but the Suns are not going to use their challenge just yet. 5 minutes still to play in the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line looking for his first point of the night, and he gets it. So he's missed all 9 of his field goals. He's 0 for 3 from beyond the arc, but he does get one from the stripe.
Sometimes that's all that's needed to get someone like Kawhi Leonard going, seeing it go in the basket.
Let's hope that's not the case tonight. He's an 87% free throw shooter, averaging over 22 points a game here in his 12th season out of San Diego State. And Leonard, the finals MVP for San Antonio in 2014 and Toronto in 2019. Able to put the Clippers back up once, 75-74 with his first 2 points of the night. Now Paul gets bumped and fouled, and Kawhi Leonard was the closest one to him. Actually, it's going to go on Paul George instead.
Paul George tried to knock it away from behind as Chris Paul was holding him there. He used his body to protect the ball, keeping him on the back.
Second foul on Paul George. And the Suns will inbound on the far side. It's Okogie lobbing to Ayton. Now Paul takes a couple dribbles, right side Craig. Into the corner, Ross. They work it around the perimeter. 8 on the shot clock. Paul driving, lobbing to Ayton. He got it knocked away in a steal. It's loose. Ross tries to track it down, and he can't get there, so the Clippers force another turnover.
Tried to throw that lob, and Ivica Zubac defends it very nicely, knocks it away.
Here come the Clippers with Leonard into the forecourt. Dribbling against Torrey Craig. Gives to George, left wing. He gets around a screen from Zubac. Penetrating, hanging. He's fouled from behind on his drive to the rim. And Paul George is now going to make his trip to the line. The foul goes on DeAndre Ayton. That is his third. And the Clippers are being aggressive right now.
That
getting
they are.
To the line.
They sure are.
Paul George on the night has not attempted a free throw. He's got 14 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. He's leading the Clippers 23.2 points per game. That's in the top 25 in the NBA. Also leads them in steals, so 1.5 of those. And has played the most minutes for the Clippers this year. George in his 13th season out of Fresno State. And he has one more free throw coming after hitting the first. 76-74, LA on top, 4:27 left to play in the third quarter here at Footprint Center. Second free throw also good. The Clippers have a 3-point lead, and Chris Paul will dribble it from left to right to bring it ahead for the guys in purple. Paul gets a pick from 8, dribbles to the right elbow, fakes the jumper, gives to D.A. He turns, shoots, and hits with a right-hand floater over the much smaller Terrence Mann. That's that two-man game, CP and D.A.
And what he did really well there was let DeAndre get to his sweet spot right underneath the basket in between that dotted line and restricted area. So all he had to do was catch and shoot it. That little baby soft hook over the top of Terrence Mann.
Now Kawhi Leonard gets to his sweet spot. Hits a jumper on the right baseline. So the Suns back down 3. Chris Paul drawing a foul on the other end. And Terrence Mann with a conniption fit, yelling in the face of J.B. DeRosa. But no tactical. Instead, just the common foul. Now Terrence Mann's going to take his turn with Pat Frayer.
Now he's going to go over
and
Diedrich Taylor.
It's a hat trick on the complaints for the officials. He got to all 3 of them. And Chris Paul, meanwhile, going to the line for 2 shots. He's 0 for 1 tonight and make it 0 for 2. How about that? In and out, no good for CP3 from the stripe, where he shoots 84% this season. And here comes Mason Plumlee replacing Ivica Zubac. Nicola Batum also checking in, replacing Paul George, and Ish Wainwright will come in for Josh Okogie. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Okogie gets a nice round of applause. He's tied his season high with 4 threes tonight. He's been playing excellent basketball, trying to hold down that starting spot, even when Kevin Durant comes back, and it could be between him and Torrey Craig, who are both currently starting.
I think Monty's probably go with a matchup situation with that 5th guy, because the 4, Devin Booker.
Yeah, remains to be seen. Here's Terrence Mann, an open 3, and he cans it from the left wing as Mason Plumlee set him up, and it's back to a 5-point Clippers lead. Mann leading all scorers with 22 on the night. 82-77, 3:20 left to go in the third. Paul dribbling through traffic, gets to the right side. Pull-up jumper around the rim. No this time. And Kawhi Leonard collects the board. Paul 1 for 6 on the night from the floor. Leonard on the drive, gets baseline, bumps into Ross, puts it off the window, count it, and the foul on Ross. A chance at a three-point play for Kawhi Leonard to put the Clippers up 8 if he can hit it.
Clippers have turned up the aggression button and really doing a nice job getting to the rim right now. Not only are they scoring, but they're picking up fouls.
Monty Williams is going to his bench. Saban Lee is going to replace Chris Paul. Bismack Biyombo is going to come in as well and replace DeAndre Ayton. With 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter, the Suns have been down 10 a couple times tonight, led by as many as 2. T.J. Warren checking back in for Monty as well. And Torrey Craig will get a rest.
T.J. Warren returns replacing number 0, Torrey Craig.
So Kawhi Leonard going to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 tonight. He's 2 for 11 from the floor. But we talked about it. It's just a matter of time, and you expect Kawhi Leonard to start turning things on, and that is coming right here in the third quarter. So all 6 of his points in the last few minutes. He's going to try to make it 7 here as he takes a couple dribbles, bends, shoots, and hits. 85-77, Clippers on top.
And the offense getting going for the Clippers. That's already 31 points with 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Suns need to tighten up on that end. Here's Ross around a pick from Biyombo. Jumps up from the free throw line. It's too strong. Rebounded by Plumlee. And Leonard will hustle into the forecourt for the Clippers, leading by 8 with 2:50 to go in the third. Leonard with a 3. Up and short. Rebound T.J. Warren. Took it away from Plumlee, and now Saban Lee into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble to the trailing Biyombo, who points out directions, looking to hand it off to Ross. Waits, then finally gets it to Ross, gets it back in the lane, bounces to Lee, and we get a travel called on Bismack Biyombo. A timeout for the Suns, or rather the Clippers. 2:34 left to go in the third. It's LA 85, Phoenix 77.
At Pacific Office Automation, we don't make technology. We make technology work. That's why we're a proud technology partner of the Phoenix Suns. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit PacificOffice.com. We make technology work.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
NBA fans, when there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns. With 39 valley-wide locations and more coming soon, you're sure to have a Cobblestone near you. Save time, save money, and go unlimited with Cobblestone Auto Spa. When you sign up for an unlimited plan, enjoy the benefits and wash all you want with no contract required. Just ask a Cobblestone team member for more details. Or visit cobblestone.com to find a location near you and sign up today. Cobblestone Auto Spa, official car wash partner of the Phoenix Suns. Let's go Suns.
Arizona is on the move. At Alaska USA Federal Credit Union, we're beside you every step of the way. With 12 branches throughout the valley, online banking, and member support whenever you need us, we make it easy for you to grow your financial future. And as you're growing, so are we. Alaska USA is becoming Global Credit Union. A new name, but the same commitment to keep you connected on your financial journey. Global Credit Union. On we go.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Phoenix Phoenix Suns to partner with First Bank to bring you the Business of Pride Award. Nominate your LGBTQ plus business to win $5,000 in promotional recognition across Suns channels. You can nominate your business or a deserving business now at suns.com/diversity. 2:34 left to play in the third. It's the Clippers 85, the Suns 77. LA looking to try to get that lead back into double digits, Tim.
Yeah, the Suns need to just buckle down here and just get back to doing what they do well and run and execute their offense for better shots, be more aggressive themselves, getting to the rim and the free throw line right now.
Clippers on a 12-3 run right now to take the 8-point lead after the Suns had gone up one. Mason Plumlee gets it on the left wing. Biyombo right in his jersey, takes a dribble, then holds, gives to Kawhi, posting against Ish Wainwright. Into the lane goes Leonard, out to Gordon, a long three, in and out that time, and Terrence Ross flies in to grab the board. Ross into the forecourt, wearing number 8 here in his first game in a Suns uniform. Swings in the left corner to Warren, now out to Ish Wainwright. He takes a dribble, finds Biyombo, hands back to Ross, penetrates to the line, puts up the jumper, and hits nothing but the bottom of the net. That's the 6th field goal of the night for Terrence Ross. He's got 13 off the bench.
A lot of great players have worn number 8 for the Phoenix Suns, John Bull.
Yeah, can you name one?
Lots of great players.
Here's Kawhi Leonard pulling up and hitting the jumper from the free throw line on the other end, and quickly back to an 8-point lead. And yes, Tim Kempton is one of those players to wear number 8. So is Eddie Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Oliver Miller wore it for a minute.
Channing Frye was he for a little bit? Here's a jumper up. No good that time by the current number 8, Terrence Ross, but a foul is called on Mason Plumlee. That'll be his 3rd, and Ross is going to go to the line. So he's doing your number justice
there
right
you
now,
go.
TK.
There you go.
Got to be pleased.
Yeah,
I know there's always a little critical eye when someone's going to rock that number.
He's getting up more shots than I think I ever had.
It's 13 already. He is not shy, and you know what? I think James Jones is perfectly happy with that.
Yeah, they are. They are that.
That's kind of why they got him, isn't
That's right. They had depth. They had experience.
And we've
they had
talked
scoring prowess.
We talked about all that depth, but we didn't even mention Cam Payne and Landry Shamet, who are
Still
still yet
hurt.
to come back from their right foot injuries. Payne closer than Shamet, we hear. And second free throw rolls off the rim, no good for Ross. He made 1 out of 2, 87-80, and he has 14 off the bench. Suns down 7 with 1:23 to go. Eric Gordon falls down. Warren bumped into him. No call. Now out to Leonard for 3. It's in and out. And the rebound, Biyombo, as he falls down, gets it down his backside. Saban Lee quickly into the forecourt. Crosses over on Highland. Puts it up and gets the roll. The finger roll from Saban Lee. One-on-one move to the rim against Bones Highland. And with 1 minute left to go in the third, Suns back within 5. Here's Leonard bumping into Wainwright, who tried to fight through the screen of Mason Plumlee, and a foul is on Ish.
They're in the bonus already?
Yes, they are.
No, it's 57 seconds.
That's the 3rd foul. They did get there pretty quick,
They
but yes,
did.
now we're down to the final minute. 3rd
Not
foul
a
on
big
Ish.
discrepancy there. The Clippers have made 16 of 18. The Suns 11 of 15.
I don't like seeing those 4 misses on 15 tries.
Yeah.
73%, far below what the Suns are used to, while the Clippers now 17 and 19, up near 90%, way above what they're normally shooting. 20th in the league from the line for the Clippers this season, 77%. 88-82, they lead it with 57.5 seconds left. Suns won the first 2 matchups, both in Los Angeles and both by double figures. But Clippers have been in control most of the night tonight. They lead by 7 after Leonard makes both. And Kawhi now with 11 points, all here in the third. Saban Lee on the drive, gets to the dotted line. Floater is up and in again. They said, we're not going to pick you up there. And Saban said, why not? I'm going to shoot again. So he is now 2 for 4 off the bench. 4 points for Lee. And it's back to a 5-point game, 89-84. 35 seconds left in the third. Gordon dribbling against Warren. Now backs up and then starts to drive. He gets it poked away. Highland gets the save, but a foul actually is called after the poke away by T.J. Warren. And he gets called for the reach-in. And he did grab Eric Gordon's arm, getting a second look.
Yeah, as he got by him.
Gordon is going to get a couple free throws. He's 3 for 3 from there tonight. 11 quick points, but then has not taken a shot in the last several minutes. Now he's at the line where he takes his time, puts the first one up and in. So Gordon, who has only been a Clipper for less than a week after being acquired in a trade for John Wall and Luke Kennard with the Houston Rockets on February 9th. And he will have one more free throw to try to give the Clippers a 7-point lead. Devin Booker's just checked back in for the Suns, replacing Ish Wainwright. Second free throw good for Gordon. 91-84. Clippers on top. 30 seconds left in the third. And Saban Lee will bring it into the forecourt. Has it on the right side now with Booker next to him on his left. Lee just dribbling away the time, which is now down to 10 on the shot clock. 16 left in the third. Lee around a pick from Booker. Gives it to Devin, then it's loose, taken by Bones Highland. Knocked loose again. Lee almost had it. Highland gets it back, drives through the lane. Finger roll no good. Rebound slapped away, and Ross gets it. 3 seconds left. Terrence Ross into the forecourt. Jumps it up at the buzzer. It's just short off the front iron. And at the end of three, the Clippers have a 7-point lead. 91-84 our score. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action from Footprint Center. Straight ahead.
This is your moment to shine at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. To those seeking a career that excites their expectations, this is your moment. Create skills, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. Join our bold, ambitious, and enthusiastic pioneers. We call them moment makers. With opportunities in all departments, turn a job into a career that is both personally and professionally rewarding. Advance into your next opportunity at one of our 4 Gila River Resorts and Casinos locations in the Valley. No experience necessary. Join us. Visit workatgila.com. That's workatgila.com.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, and I've been telling you about Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen being the new official pizza of the Suns and Mercury, sure. But did you know that Spinato's dough gets rolled out fresh before every event at Footprint Center? Meaning you're enjoying the same high-quality pizza at the game as you do at the 5 Valley Spinato's locations around town. And don't forget, Spinato's happy hour is every day from open till 6 p.m. with a 10 under $10 menu and specials on wine, cocktails, and draft beer. Spinato's delivers and offers a full catering menu. Spinato's, food that brings people together.
You ain't seen nothing. This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. Like the Ford F-150 or the all-new Ford Super Duty. Or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger pickups. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. There's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. Based on 1977's 2022 calendar year total sales.
Every day, greener, sustainable, renewable. To help make Arizona even brighter, APS is working every day to invest in clean energy to meet our customers' needs. This means adding more affordable, renewable energy sources, including the APS Solar Communities program and innovative battery storage for solar after sunset. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. For ways APS can help your home and business go green, visit aps.com/brighter.
It's the spectacular return of Bruce Springsteen and the legendary E Street Band. Live in Phoenix, the 2023 tour. Footprint Center, November 30th. Register now through February 19th at Ticketmaster.com for your chance to buy tickets with Ticketmaster Verified Fan on Wednesday, February 22nd at 10 a.m. For more, see BruceSpringsteen.net.
Whether you're new to exercising or a serious athlete looking for a new routine, find your fit at EOS Fitness for as low as $9.99 per month. EOS Fitness features a huge variety of group fitness classes, turf functional training areas with tons of fitness gear, the latest cardio and strength equipment, and our exclusive Move EOS Cinema, where you can work out watching big screen movies. We're open 24/7 and more. Join for as low as $9.99 per month or online at joineos.com. EOS Fitness. Better gym, better price. Amenities and monthly dues may vary by location and membership type.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Time for the fourth quarter in Phoenix. Suns trail 91-84. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
The home of Phoenix Suns basketball. AMVP FM Phoenix, 98.7 FM, Arizona Sports Station, and the Arizona Sports app. This hour powered by FanDuel.
Suns get the ball to start the fourth quarter. An inbounds pass at Kogi gets knocked down by Paul George and a foul in the backcourt.
They tried to press up out of the timeout, start of the fourth quarter, and Paul George picks up a quick foul.
So the Suns will start it off again with Saban Lee getting the inbounds pass in the backcourt and bringing it ahead on offense. Down by 7 as we get the fourth started. Happy to have you with us on this Thursday night. Last game for Phoenix Suns basketball until next Friday at home after the All-Star break against Oklahoma City. Here's Devin Booker on the left wing. Shot clock down to 5 as he dribbles to the baseline. Looking for Biyombo underneath instead. Throws cross-court. Ross with 1 second to shoot. He fires it at the buzzer, and it was too late coming out of his hand. So that's a shot
just
clock
too much dribbling there, not movement, not enough movement. Devin held it too long in one spot.
How about some game insights brought to you by Schwartz Laser Eye Center? Visit teamidoc.com, Tim. Fourth quarter insights. What do you got?
Yeah, well, first of all, you got to get some stops. Terrence Mann had 11 in the third quarter, and as well as Kawhi Leonard, they get 37 points in that quarter. That's too many. So fourth quarter is going to be all about defense and getting stops.
Let's get a stop here as Highland misses a jumper. Now Booker brings it up the floor. Open is Okogie. Right corner for 3. Missed that one, but it comes back towards him. Plumlee able to out-hustle him and get the loose ball. Into the forecourt, Plumlee finds Batum. Right side, Gordon. Ross gets right up on him. Gordon on the drive, swings a tough pass for George to catch. He saves it in for Highland. And now Plumlee out between the circles for Gordon. He drives the lane, gets over in front of Ross, dumps it down low. Plumlee reverse layup, a crazy one around his shoulder, up and in as he gets the roll around the rim, and it's 94-83. Clippers on top by 9. Biyombo gives a pass left wing. Booker around the screen from Biz. Pull up jumper from 18 as he gets knocked down. No call. Jumper doesn't go. The rebound Plumlee in the backcourt. He spins around Booker and now still on the drive. Brings it all the way to the left corner and hands it off to Gordon. Sets a strong pick on Ross, then gets it into the right corner for Batum. They rotated around the perimeter. George penetrates, throws it to Batum, right side, back to George in the corner for 3, and that's too strong. Rebound Biyombo, and the Suns do get a stop. They trail by 9, though, with 10:05 left to play here downtown Phoenix. Terrence Ross finds Booker right side. He penetrates, bumps into Gordon, gets knocked down, no call. Plumlee dives for the loose ball and comes up with it. Gives it back to George, and another steal for the Clippers. Suns turn it over, still down 9. Gordon wants a long 3, short. Rebound Saban Lee. Suns dodge a bullet there. Gordon was open, but again, it was several steps beyond the arc. And now Monty Williams, sensing his team struggles on offense, is going to call a timeout and talk things over. We've got 9:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Clippers up by 9, 93-84.
Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants continue their charitable efforts in partnership with the Phoenix Suns to fight against hunger in Arizona. For every assist the Suns make this season, Chick-fil-A will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. In addition, Chick-fil-A will also provide meals to underserved communities in the Valley on behalf of Suns charities throughout the season. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we are making at suns.com/valleyassist.
When you're a member of America First Credit Union, the only house that matters to us is the one that you call home. And whether you're putting down new roots or making more room for your family to grow, we'll be there to help you nurture and care for the things you cherish most. Because the only home that matters to us is yours. Truly. Learn more at americafirst.com. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Every day, greener, sustainable, renewable. To help make Arizona even brighter, APS is working every day to invest in clean energy to meet our customers' needs. This means adding more affordable, renewable energy sources, including the APS Solar Communities Program and innovative battery storage for solar after sunset. Together, all of us can help make every day brighter. For ways APS can help your home and business go green, visit aps.com/brighter.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A repeated recipient of the Best Custom Tailor Award, Brothers Tailors. They offer the best quality and service in men's clothing. As the official wardrobe provider of the Phoenix Suns, you can go where the Suns go. Brothers Tailors offers the world's latest fabrics in custom and ready-made suit and shirt designs. For your new wardrobe, stop by Brothers Tailors, located on Central Avenue just south of Camelback, or visit them at brotherstailorsaz.com. Brothers Tailors.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, Hornitos Tequila believes nothing great happens without taking a chance. Shot takers age 21 plus have an opportunity to take their shot and win up to $100,000. Go to Suns.com/promos today. Right now, Suns dug themselves a little bit of a hole here in the fourth quarter, TK.
Yeah, that they have. And again, it's getting stopped, but then executing, down the other end. Suns have had a couple of sloppy possessions. You get a stop, then you come down and have a shot clock violation.
9:42 left to play. They trail by 9, 93-84. Damian Lee inbounds to Biyombo. Now Okogie gets it between the circles. Finds Booker top of the key. Down low, Biyombo floats it up and in over Terrence Mann. Busy with a little right-hand floater. And the Suns are back within 7, 93-86. Booker has his 8th assist of the night to go with 12 points. And for Biyombo, that's his second bucket. 4 points on the night for him. Here's George on the right side. He fires and hits from 15 feet over Josh Okogie, and Paul George now with 18 points on the night. Booker in the backcourt is going to be bumped and fouled by Terrence Mann on the inbounds pass. And that is the third on Mann, the second team foul on the Clippers here in the fourth. 9:12 left to go. Biyombo, Booker, Damian Lee, Terrence Ross, and Josh Okogie, the 5 on the floor. And again, probably a 5 that's never played together on the floor right now. Again, for sure, several of those lineups tonight for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker into the forecourt. He's got Bones Highland defending. Swings to Lee left side. Damian holds. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Now takes a few dribbles. A step-back jumper on the way. And good for Lee. One step in front of the arc. That time for D. Lee. And he has his third bucket.
That's what happens when you have a bunch of new players on the floor. You tend to go to a lot of isolation because you don't have that rhythm and understanding, with the ball movement and the player movement.
Clippers were isolating George. Now it's Highland dribbling against Terrence Ross. Puts it up and in from the left baseline. Little hesitation move from Bones Highland. That was a tough mark for Ross, who was all up on top of him. And Highland now has 7 off the bench. Booker gives to Biyombo. They work it to left corner. Okogie, an open 3. Got another one. A new career high. 5 threes on the night for Josh Okogie. He's got 21 to lead the Suns, and they're back within 6. 97-91. 8:05 to play. Mason Plumlee at the top of the key. Hounded by Biyombo. Hands it off to George, who penetrates. Gets into the lane. Floats it up and gets the roll. Paul George with 20. And it's back to an 8-point Clippers lead. 99-91.
They are attacking the paint.
You're not kidding about that. Here's Lee finding Biyombo at the top of the key. He holds the ball, takes one dribble, then hands it off to Ross. He's open for 3. It's up and short. Rebound loose. Ross got it back, put it up in the lane, and got that one to go. Terrence Ross with 16 off the bench, and the Suns are back within 6. 99-93, 7.5 minutes left to go. Highland shakes Ross off the dribble, gets to the rim, and misses the runner, but a foul is going to go on Terrence Ross. Bones Highland just using his speed. Second personal on Ross. That is the first foul on the Suns here in the fourth. And Highland heading to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 tonight. Shoots it at 85% this season, and the first one is good for the second-year pro out of VCU. Here comes DeAndre Ayton back into the game, replacing Biyombo, who definitely put some good minutes out there.
Every time he stepped on the court this year, he's performed well.
No doubt. Second free throw coming up for Highland to try to give the Clippers an 8-point lead, and he does. He's got 9 tonight. His second game in a Clippers uniform after being acquired earlier this week from the Denver Nuggets. Here comes Damian Lee, giving it to Booker. He drives, finds Okogie. Another 3 on the way. He got hit, no call. Ayton tried to grab the rebound off the miss, and it's taken by Plumlee. Now George up the left wing. Clippers by 8 with the ball. George on the drive. Put it off the window, no. But a foul is called on the Suns, and Paul George is going to go to the line. And when they're not getting the buckets, they're going to the line.
Now there's a little bit of discrepancy. You got the Clippers here. This will be 25 and 26, and they've made 22 of them. Well, the Suns still only 11 of 15.
They've been stuck on that number for a while. And Paul George himself is 2 for 2 at the stripe. 20 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds for the veteran out of Fresno State. He puts the first one up and in. Grew up in Palmdale, California, before becoming a Bulldog in college for 2 years, and then was the number 10 pick in 2010 by the Indiana Pacers. And he has had himself a fantastic career. Marred with some injuries, no doubt, but has had a good, healthy stretch this year for the Clippers, playing in his 44th game. Second free throw is up and good. It's a 10-point Clippers lead. That equals their biggest advantage of the night, 103-93. Still 7 minutes and change left to go, but the Suns need to turn it up here. Paul on the dribble around an Ayton screen, and it is an offensive foul.
No,
Foul on Paul George.
Yeah, they called a kind of arm barred it over the screen. DeAndre set the screen, and Paul George kind of arm bars it to get through.
So George picks up his 4th personal, and Chris Paul will inbound from the near sideline with 17 on the shot clock. And the Suns down by 10. He's out there with Booker, Okogie, Ross, and Ayton. Paul gets it to Okogie between the rings. Takes a couple dribbles back to CP3 around the Ayton screen, and now we're going to get another whistle and a foul, and it's going to go on the Clippers' Bones Highland. So quickly, the Clippers are trying to get themselves into the bonus in the wrong way.
Yeah, real quickly. Son, guess what's going to happen?
Suns are going to get almost as many free throws as the Clippers.
What's Chris Paul going to do on this
He's going to
possession?
do a rip through right here. He gets the ball off the inbounds pass from Okogie, dribbles past Paul George and hands to Booker. So maybe not right here. Booker fading for 15. It's off the rim. No. Rebound almost jammed home by Okogie, but it rims off no good. And Kawhi Leonard gets it the other way. He's tied up by Booker. Saves it in for Highland. Now George on the drive. He puts it off the window. No good. Rebound Ayton. And the Suns get a stop. Okogie hustling into the forecourt. Takes it into the lane. Swings left corner. Ross, an open 3. Around the rim, no good. And Mason Plumlee gets it ahead to Highland in transition. He stops beyond the arc and waits for Paul George, who gets it trailing the play with 6:15 left to go. 10-point Clippers lead, 103-93. And a pass deflected out of bounds by Ross. Clippers will keep it. It's a kick ball, so 14 on the timer, 6:12 left to play.
Suns just haven't been able to put both ends of the court together. They get stops, they can't score. They score, they can't stop the Clippers from scoring.
Here's Bones Highland on the drive, gets around Paul, bounce pass stolen away by Chris Paul. And that ties Michael Jordan for 3rd on the all-time steals list with that pilfer. Now Paul on the right wing. It's around the screen from Ayton. They get it to the right corner. Okogie, another 3. Yes, sir. J.O. needed that one. So did the Phoenix Suns. And now they're back within 7. 103-96. How about Okogie's night? 24 points on 6 of 11 shooting from deep. Timeout Clippers with 5:53 left to go. Again, it's a 7-point game. We're back to Footprint Center after this.
Whether your business is established or new, large or small, Mountain America has the services you need to help it thrive.
When we met with Mountain America, they had the solutions that we needed. It was everything we were looking for.
Equip your business for growth with tools such as merchant services, fraud prevention, cash management, and credit cards. Explore all of Mountain America's business services at macu.com/business. On approved credit, membership required, based on eligibility.
At Pacific Office Automation, we don't make technology. We make technology work. That's why we're a proud technology partner of the Phoenix Suns. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit pacificoffice.com. We make technology work.
Revitalizing the Phoenix Suns, two great teams based right here in the Valley. Hey, it's Vince Marotta, PA announcer for the Suns. Revitalize is a proud nutrition partner of the Suns and responsible for the Bickley and Marotta Revolution, which has helped thousands of our listeners change their lives through weight loss with sustainable lifetime results. Stop making yearly weight loss New Year's resolutions and get on board with Revitalize. Visit their location in Ahwatukee or coming soon, their new location in Central Phoenix. Call today, 480-435-3557, online at revitalizeweightloss.com.
With 39 Valley-wide locations and more coming soon, you're sure to have a Cobblestone near you. Save time, save money, and go unlimited with Cobblestone Auto Spa. When you sign up for an unlimited plan, enjoy the benefits and wash all you want with no contract required. Just ask a Cobblestone team member for more details. Or visit cobblestone.com to find a location near you and sign up today. Cobblestone Auto Spa, official car wash partner of the Phoenix Suns. Let's go Suns.
It's coming Saturday night, February 18th, to the Footprint Center. One of the biggest concerts of the year, the Valentine's Super Love Jam, starring Keith Sweat. Plus, Genuine, Blackstreet, the way you worked it, Corby, Tierra, and Rolls Royce. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the Footprint Center box office. The Valentine's Super Love Jam, starring the one and only Keith Sweat. Saturday night, February 18th, the Footprint Center.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
And with that last three-pointer that Josh Okogie hit, his career-best sixth of the night. The Suns have now made 11 threes on 28 tries. You know what that means? It's burger time, Tim.
Burger time.
Head to any Arizona Carl's Jr. tomorrow. Get a free single Western Bacon Cheeseburger with the purchase of any large-size fountain drink. Right now, the Suns need a few more threes. Right now, they're down 7, 103-96, 5:53 left to go. It's all about stops right here, Tim.
Yeah, it sure is. You know, it's 96 points. You're down by 7, and you can't keep trading buckets. There's only 5:45 to go. Got to get some stops.
Kawhi Leonard on the dribble, gets it in the lane for Plumlee. The ball's knocked away by Craig and stolen by Chris Paul. That is going to be Paul's record breaker to get past Michael Jordan for third on the all-time steals list if they credit that one for CP3, and they do. Here's Torrey Craig left alone. He'll try the three. That's around the rim, no good. And Kawhi Leonard the board. Leonard hustling into the forecourt, bounces up the right wing to man. He holds on Torrey Craig, then backs it out beyond the arc and swings to George on the near side with 12 on the shot clock. Clippers lead by 7, 103-96 with the ball. George throws a pass over on the far side, but he traveled with it. Took too many steps, and that's going to turn it over to Phoenix.
Yeah, so you get the stops. That's 2 possessions in a row. First one, you didn't get a bucket. See what they do with this possession.
Chris Paul into the forecourt. Just became the third all-time leading stealer.
Little zone being played by the Clippers right now.
They work it to Okogie. Another open three from the right corner. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Suns. DeAndre Ayton thought he was fouled as both Kawhi Leonard and Mason Plumlee were there. But nonetheless, the Suns will get another chance. 14 on the shot clock. 4:55 left to play. Here comes Zubats replacing Plumlee for the Clippers. And Chris Paul inbounding. Gives to Booker on the left baseline. Steps to his right. Fakes the shot. Now takes it and hits it off the backboard. Devin Booker got hit, no call, but still able to hit the J, and it's a 103-98 Clippers lead. 4:40 left to go. Booker 14 on the night. Here's Kawhi Leonard between the rings. Right side, George penetrates, goes up strong. Layup goes with the left hand off the window for Paul George. He's got 24 to lead all scorers. 105-98, Clippers on top as Paul has his pocket picked by Paul George, who dives to get the loose ball. Chris Paul ties him up, and it's a jump ball between Paul George and Chris Paul. And that was all PG that set it up as he knocked it away from CP, got the loose ball, and then the only thing Paul could do was tie him up.
Exactly. And again, this time they don't get a stop, and they come down and get a sloppy play. Now you're in a jump ball situation with Chris Paul and Paul George, who you would expect to win this.
Clearly an advantage with PG 6'8" and CP 6'1". at center court. Frayer throws it up. It's one in the backcourt to Gordon. Now Mann brings it up the right wing. Layup over Paul is good off the window for Terrence Mann. He equals Paul George's 24 points on the night with that drive, and it's back to a 9-point Clippers lead, 107-98 as we approach the 4-minute mark. Booker on the drive to the free throw line. Up fake, then puts it up and in as he hits the fadeaway over Eric Gordon. Back-to-back jumpers for Devin Booker, 16 on the night for him. Back to a 7-point Clipper lead, 107-100, 3:50 to go. George dribbling on the logo center court. Gets around the pick from Zubac. Penetrates. Now Ayton has him on the switch. George brings it back beyond the arc. Crosses over. Penetrates around Ayton. Gets down low. Zubac goes up strong. Layup no. Got the loose ball. Fights for it. And it's loose, taken by George in the left corner. Torrey Craig's right up on him. 10 on the shot clock. Paul George starts to dribble. Bounce pass. Knocked away from Zubac. A steal. Okogie got it. Ahead to Booker. Into the right wing. Devin backs into Eric Gordon. Now spins to his right. Fades on the baseline. Missed the jumper. Rebound. Ayton or Craig lost it underneath to Kawhi Leonard. He's going to hustle into the forecourt for Terrence Mann in the left corner. Out to the trailing Gordon for three. That's no good. Rebound. Ayton lost it. Zubac ripped it away. He saves it underneath the basket, and a foul is going to be called on the Phoenix Suns. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to play. Devin Booker just got called for the foul. And a timeout will be taken by Ty Lue and the Clippers. We go again, just over 3 minutes to go. It's a 7-point game. Clippers 107, Suns 100. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Arizona is on the move. At Alaska USA Federal Credit Union, we're beside you every step of the way. With 12 branches throughout the valley, online banking, and member support whenever you need us, we make it easy for you to grow your financial future. And as you're growing, so are we. Alaska USA is becoming Global Credit Union. A new name, but the same commitment to keep you connected on your financial journey. Global Credit Union. On we go.
At Pacific Office Automation, we don't make technology. We make technology work. That's why we're a proud technology partner of the Phoenix Suns. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit pacificoffice.com. We make technology work.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, don't forget, with the Chick-fil-A foul shot, Suns fan in attendance will win a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich if the opposing team misses 2 free throws in a row in the fourth quarter. And we have just 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to play in that quarter. Suns trailing 107-100. And right now, the Clippers coming out of that timeout after Devin Booker was called for his third personal foul. It'll be L.A. ball with 14 on the shot clock. Booker out there with Paul, Ayton, Craig, and Okogie, the starting 5 for Monty Williams. Eric Gordon, the only sub out there for the Clippers, along with their starters. George gets the inbounds pass. A pull-up jumper is good in the lane right over Devin Booker for Paul George. He leads all scorers with 26, and it's a 9-point lead for the Clippers with 2:50 to go. DeAndre Ayton hands it off to Okogie between the circles. He holds on his hip and waits for Booker to come around a screen and get it right wing. Book on the dribble. Back to Okogie straight away. Bounce pass down low. Ayton spinning, shooting, and missing short over Zubac as he was fading away from 10 feet. And with 2.5 minutes left, the Clippers have it with a 9-point advantage, 109-100.
Yeah, just too many empty possessions. You know, you haven't been able to keep pace with the offensive talents of the Clippers tonight. You see Chris Paul having a solid night.
Paul George missing a jumper. Now Booker brings it the other way. Fades, puts it up underneath Zubac. Count it, and the foul. The Suns not ready to give up yet. Devin Booker able to get the deuce and the damage, and a chance at a 3-point play to pull him back within 6.
So I was saying, not Chris Paul, Paul George having a solid night, 26. Terrence Mann's been impressive, 24. You know, Zubac, you know, just doing his thing. Don't run any plays for him. He's got 13 and 12.
Well, Devin Booker able to hit the free throw to give him 19 on the night. 6 of 7 from the line for Book. 109-103. Suns not done yet. 2:05 to go. Here's Eric Gordon on the right wing, giving it to Kawhi Leonard. An up fake to get Craig to fly by. Took it to the lane and threw it down in traffic. Kawhi Leonard, that quick little up fake, that fast first step, and the big-time flush. 13 on the night for Leonard. 111-103. Clips back up 8. Minute 50 to go. Booker into the lane. Gives to Ayton. Left elbow jumper. Good for DA. 18 for him. 111-105. Minute 45 still to go. Now the Suns absolutely need stops. Terrence Mann dribbles it into the forecourt, loses the handle, but a foul is called as Chris Paul and Devin Booker were both right there. And it's going to go on Book. That's his fourth. It's going to be a side-out situation. Mann actually has not gotten back to his feet. He's struggling after taking a shot. He's taking some time to collect himself with a minute 39 left to go. And a 6-point Clippers lead, 111-105. 16 on the shot clock as Terrence Mann's going to go get it on the far sideline and inbound the ball for the Clips. He's got Zubats, Leonard, George, and Gordon on the floor with him. Mann gets it, looks to Jordan, instead fakes it that way and gives to Gordon in the right corner with Booker defending him. 12 on the timer. Gordon dribbles beyond the arc and hands to George. All George, down to 90 seconds left to play. Dribbles right wing, finds Zubats at the free throw line. Quick pass down low. Mann puts it up and in on the backdoor cut. He gets it to go, and it's back to an 8-point Clippers lead. Timeout Monty Williams with a minute 25 left to go. 113-105, LA with the advantage.
Whether your business is established or new, large or small, Mountain America has the services you need to help it thrive.
When we met with Mountain America, they had the solutions that we needed. It was everything we were looking for.
Equip your business for growth with tools such as merchant services, fraud prevention, cash management, and credit cards. Explore all of Mountain America's business services at macu.com/business. On approved credit, membership required, based on eligibility.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Well, with the PayPal app, there are more ways to check out and more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about. With the PayPal app, there are more ways to send money safely and more ways to get exclusive deals from some of your favorite stores. There are more ways to PayPal, so download the app today. Suns with a basketball, but they trail by 8, Tim. Minute 25 left to play.
Yeah, they're up against it now, John Bloom. A minute 25, you have 3-4 possessions at the most. So you got to score on every one and get a stop on every one. You can extend it with foul situations.
Devin Booker on the drive has his pocket picked by Eric Gordon, and then there's a steal for the Clippers, and that makes it even more daunting for the Suns as the Clippers have it with an 8-point lead and just a minute 10 left to go. Paul George in the forecourt gives to Gordon near sideline. Gives an up fake to get Okogie to fly by, and now George holding between the circles. 5 on the shot clock, down to a minute left. George drives past Paul, who then knocks it away. Goes to Kawhi Leonard, who puts it up. Count the basket and the foul on Devin Booker. Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a 3-point play. The Clippers already equaling their biggest advantage at 10, and now those who are left here at Footprint Center starting to file out.
Yeah.
57 seconds left to go. And again, both these teams will now head to the All-Star break. And the Clippers will return on Friday night at home against Sacramento, while the Suns will be back here at Footprint Center also a week from tomorrow, February 24th, against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And they may, just may, be adding one of the greatest of all time into their lineup. We'll have to wait and see whether Kevin Durant's good to go when the Suns return to action next Friday against OKC. Free throws up and good for Leonard. He was scoreless through 2.5 quarters, but now he has 16 points on the night. Chris Paul misses the bunny on the other end. Outlet pass to Leonard, who tracks it down, then saves it in for Terrence Mann. 40 seconds left. The Clippers holding on to the ball. Nicholas Batum between the circles. LA with its biggest lead, 116-105, and it comes in the final minute of tonight's game. Suns won the first two matchups by double figures in Los Angeles, and now the Clippers trying to return the favor here in Phoenix. They will play one more time in the season finale on April 9th as Kawhi Leonard misses a jumper down to the final 20 seconds. Booker will try a three. That's in and out, no good. Paul, the rebounder, put it back up and in, and that is Chris's second bucket of the night. 5 points for Chris Paul to go with 11 assists. Makes it a 9-point game. Here's Paul George into the forecourt. He and Terrence Mann have led the way for the Clippers with 26 each tonight, and he'll dribble out the final seconds. That'll do it, and the Clippers win it. Final score 116-107 here at Footprint Center. LA gets to 2-1, or pulls within 2-1. The Suns with that advantage in the series this season, and they will play the fourth and final time in the season finale, April 9th, here in downtown Phoenix. We'll take a break and come back and recap this next here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
At Fry's, you can find the highest quality products at a great price in every aisle, every day with Kroger brand. So you can stock up on your household favorites that are tried, tested, and loved by you. Because when you get the products you love at great prices, it feels like winning. Shop now, in-store, or online. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase one of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people.
With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to check out, even if you can't get to your wallet. And there are more ways to give back by donating to support causes you care about. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to send money safely to friends and family. And there are more ways to personalize messages with themes and animations. With the new PayPal app, there are more ways to get exclusive PayPal deals from some of your favorite stores. And there are more ways to securely store your loyalty cards. There are more ways to buy, pay, save, give, explore. There are more ways to PayPal. Download the app today.
You do anything for your pet. PetSmart can help. We make it easy to score food, treats, toys, collars, beds, and more. Whether you're on Team Dog, Team Cat, or even Team Reptile, Fish, or Small Pet, you can get what they need at PetSmart quickly and conveniently. Shop 1,600 stores, PetSmart.com, or the PetSmart app, and use Afterpay to shop now, pay later, in 4 interest-free installments. PetSmart, anything for your pets. Afterpay terms and conditions apply. Visit PetSmart.com for details.
Suns fans, PayPal 6-man season ticket memberships are sold out for this season, but you can be the first in line for season tickets next year by joining the 68 Reserve membership waitlist today. Enjoy exclusive waitlist benefits, including priority access to playoff tickets, Suns merch, and more. It's first come, first served, so don't wait. Join the waitlist now at suns.com/68reserve.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Welcome back inside Footprint Center. The final score, Suns fall to the Clippers 116-107. Clippers led pretty much throughout this game, including by as many as 10 points in the first half. They would take a double-digit lead late in the second half as well and win it by 9. We'll take a break, come back, and talk all about it with Tim Kempton next on the Suns Report. Post-game style, driven by CarMax. That's all coming to you live from Footprint Center here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team. plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
You ain't seen nothing. This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. Like the Ford F-150 or the all-new Ford Super Duty. Or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger pickups. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. There's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. Based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales. You've been listening to the Phoenix Suns and exciting NBA action. The Suns are brought to you in part by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. It's time to own your moment. So you do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people. And by FanDuel, make every moment more. This is the Phoenix Suns Radio Network. Here comes complete post-game coverage. It's time for the wrap-up of the game on Suns Report, driven by CarMax, the way it should be.
Back inside Footprint Center, John Bloom, Tim Kempton, Walt Ellis, our engineer, and Cody Fincher, our producer. Suns fall to the Clippers 116-107. They lead the season series, still 2-1, but LA came out and played impressive basketball tonight, Tim, and they took the lead early and really didn't relinquish it, but for a second, late in the game when the Suns were finally able to get over that hump.
Yeah, and as you said, impressive all night long. They had good balance. They just played well. They shot the ball really well when the Suns were struggling early, so they got out to that lead. And then, the Suns got a lead, but they could just never consistently get stops and score on the other end, And once the Clippers took the lead late, then it was just, the Clippers making buckets. They wind up shooting 48% on the night, 32% from three, but they really, in the latter stages of the game, became aggressive, got to the free throw line, and outscored the Suns at the free throw line by 13 in a game where, it's 116-107. So the aggressiveness and the shot making of the Clippers was impressive tonight.
Yeah, kind of hard to believe that the Suns end up shooting 47%, considering how cold they were to start tonight.
Exactly. They got hot late, made some shots, but they were just trading baskets. They never got the stops and got on a run. We never saw like an 8-0, 10-0, 12-0 run from the Suns tonight.
And that's why they weren't able to take a commanding lead. The one lead they did have was just a 2-point lead late in tonight's game. They end up falling by 9. We'll break down some of the individual statistics next.
On April 4th, the Alliance of Arizona Nonprofits and First Bank are hosting Arizona Gives Day, a 24-hour online fundraiser for Arizona nonprofits. Since 2013, Arizona Gives Day has raised over $36 million for local charities, which help strengthen communities across the state. With over 1,000 nonprofits to choose from, it's easy to find a cause that's important to you. Even a $5 contribution can make a big impact. Learn more and donate at azgives.org. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Phase 1 of our mission is to provide the technologies that eliminate single-use plastics.
At Footprint, we make cool stuff. We create cutting-edge technology, and we are years ahead of any competition. Patents protect our innovation in design, material science, and manufacturing.
We hire the top engineers and scientists worldwide. We're proud to be the Phoenix Suns and Mercury partner at the new Footprint Center.
Footprint,
healthy planet, healthy people.
It's the spectacular return of Bruce Springsteen and the legendary E Street Band. Live in Phoenix, the 2023 tour. Footprint Center, November 30th. Register now through February 19th at Ticketmaster.com for your chance to buy tickets with Ticketmaster Verified Fan on Wednesday, February 22nd at 10 a.m. For more, see BruceSpringsteen.net. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Suns fall to the Clippers tonight. Footprint Center, 116-107. LA picking up its first win here in Arizona since January 3rd, 2021. So it's been a couple years. But Ty Lue's team came out, set the tone, and behind 26 each from Paul George and Terrence Mann, got it done tonight. Their starting backcourt combines for 52. The Suns get 19 from Booker and 5 from Chris Paul. So pretty big discrepancy there.
Yeah, it was. And, again, you just start, you look at the early way the game went. Torrey Craig was involved, and we mentioned it throughout the game, John. Just the look of the Suns. You're trying to incorporate some of these guys, and not everybody's on the same page. So you got the new guys kind of standing around trying to watch. So then Devin Booker tries to isolate, go one-on-one. Chris Paul maybe a little bit one-on-one. So you're not in the flow of your normal offense.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Josh Okogie catching fires, he goes for 24 points on 6 of 12 shooting from 3, 9 of 16 from the floor. He had 5 rebounds, 3 steals to go with his 24 points. Chris Paul did have another milestone tonight. He picked up 4 steals to pass Michael Jordan into third all-time on that list. He had 11 assists to go with his 5 points. And Terrence Ross, 16 points off the bench. He just couldn't find the range from 3. He went 1 of 8 from downtown, and that was a symptom of the Suns tonight as they went 11 of 31, whereas, the Clippers started out red hot from 3, ended up 11 of 34. They got 26 each, like I said, from Mann and George, 13 points and 12 rebounds from Ivica Zubac. And TK, I remember you and I looking at each other in the third quarter and saying, hey, Kawhi Leonard hasn't scored. He's 0 for 9. And what happens after that? He goes for 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, 5 of 18. So he ends up 5 of 9 after that midway through the third.
Yeah, and he can get hot in a hurry, and he got hot just enough for his team to figure that out and help them when they needed help, just to get them over the hump, to keep them scoring, gave them another option, and, took a little pressure off Terrence Mann at the time, and Paul George, he steps up and, keeps the Suns at bay. They're at 5, 7, 9 points, keeps them at bay with his scoring.
And so the Clippers jump ahead of the Suns in the standings. We'll take a better look at that and what is to come for both these squads. We head to the All-Star break. We'll wrap up this edition of the post-game report driven by CarMax next.
CarMax's unmatched money-back guarantee gives you 30 days to fall in love with your car. And you know what that means.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding 30, 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 trying to catch me riding 30.
CarMax 30-day money-back guarantee. That's car buying reimagined. Only from CarMax. Up to 1,500 miles. See CarMax.com for details.
Riding 30, trying to catch me riding 30.
This is your moment to shine at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. To those seeking a career that excites their expectations, this is your moment. Create skills, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. Join our bold, ambitious, and enthusiastic pioneers. We call them moment makers. With opportunities in all departments, turn a job into a career that is both personally and professionally rewarding. Advance into your next opportunity at one of our 4 Gila River Resorts and Casinos locations in the Valley. No experience necessary. Join us. Visit workatgila.com. That's workatgila.com.
A repeated recipient of the Best Custom Tailor Award, Brothers Tailors. They offer the best quality and service in men's clothing. As the official wardrobe provider of the Phoenix Suns, you can go where the Suns go. Brothers Tailors offers the world's latest fabrics in custom and ready-made suit and shirt designs. For your new wardrobe, stop by Brothers Tailors, located on Central Avenue just south of Camelback, or visit them at brotherstailorsaz.com. Brothers Tailors.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader and the home of Phoenix Suns basketball.
Down the stretch we come here on the Suns Report post-game style after a 116-107 Clippers victory at Footprint Center, their first one here in a couple of years. And now the Clips at 33-28 head to the All-Star break. They'll return next Friday night at home against the Sacramento Kings. The Suns also taking a break until next Friday night here at Footprint Center against an upstart Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim.
Yeah, and, Oklahoma City Thunder, just as you said, upstart, no real real big stars yet. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, probably the most notable player there, but still in a rebuild. Sam Presti, they traded Darius Baisley to us, a young player, 22, with a lot of upside. Chet Holmgren hasn't even played this year. He's got a foot injury, so a lot going on there in Oklahoma City.
But they've made a lot of strides. The fact that they're one game under 500 at the All-Star break is pretty darn impressive.
It is, and we've even noticed and mentioned on some nights when we're reading scores, they're putting up a lot of points on.
Seems like 130 every game.
Every night, yeah.
So we may have a shootout on next Friday. We look forward to seeing many of you here at Footprint Center again for a 7 o'clock jump ball between the Suns and the Thunder in the first game after the All-Star break. Want to thank our engineer, Walt Ellis, here on tonight's broadcast, and our producer, Cody Fincher, back inside the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network studios. If you're listening on 98.7 FM, stay tuned. Tim Ring's going to be taking your phone calls on the Phoenix Suns postgame show, which is coming up straight ahead. Again, the final score from downtown Phoenix, the Clippers 116, the Suns 107. For Tim Kempton, I'm John Bloom. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Suns Report, brought to you by the new Love Your Car Guarantee from CarMax, featuring 24-hour test drives and a 30-day money-back guarantee up to 1,500 miles. Learn more at CarMax.com. This is the Phoenix Suns Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
This hour powered by FanDuel.
This is the Suns postgame show, hosted by John Bloom, recapping tonight's game and letting you sound off on the Suns. Brought to you by Budweiser Zero.
Paul George into the forecourt. He and Terrence Mann have led the way for the Clippers with 26 each tonight. And he'll dribble out the final seconds. That'll do it. And the Clippers win it. Final score 116-107 here at Footprint Center.
Well, as somebody once said or sung, maybe 116-107, Mama said there would be days like this. There are many ways to break down tonight's Suns loss to the Clippers, but it pretty much boils down to this. The Suns didn't play all that well, and they didn't get nearly enough out of their big three tonight offensively to overcome a Clippers team that played pretty well, led by Paul George tonight with 26 and Terrence Mann 26 points as well. Welcome to the Suns postgame report, everybody. I'm Tim Ring. Good to be with you tonight, taking your phone calls for the next 30 minutes or so. 602-260-9870. Give me a ring. Tell me what you think about what happened tonight in this game. A game that, quite simply, the Clippers controlled from the get-go. They led this game 5-0. They led it 10-2, and the Suns were pretty much in catch-up mode the entire way. The Suns did take a lead on a Chris Paul jumper late in the second quarter, 50-49, but the Clippers did regain that lead, led it by 2 at the break. In the third quarter, the Suns would take another lead on a three-pointer by Josh Okogie, 74-73, but at that point, Kawhi Leonard finally got on the scoreboard, went on a bit of a scoring run. The Clippers go on a 12-3 run. They build up an 8-point lead, and from that point on, the Suns could never get themselves back into a tie or retake the lead. The Clippers would keep them at bay, and the Suns cannot get the W tonight. So once again, the Clippers won it 116-107. A lot of energy in this building 2 nights ago with Kevin Durant on the bench for the first time. Durant was on the bench again tonight, but the energy we felt in the building and the strong play that the Suns got out of Devin Booker and Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton in that game against the Kings on Tuesday night, it just wasn't there tonight. I don't know how else to say it. If you were at the game tonight and you're heading home now in your car, you saw the same thing I saw. Devin Booker did not have a great game. Chris Paul did not score. Chris Paul had 5 points in the game, and 2 of those points came in the final 10 seconds when the game was already decided. DeAndre Ayton ended up with 18 points in the game, but by no means was he impactful on the offensive end in this game tonight. The only reason why the Suns actually stayed in this game, the amazing three-point shooting of Josh Okogie, who knocked down 6 threes and had 24 points in the game, and Terrence Ross
making his Suns debut tonight at 16 off the bench. If those guys didn't perform above and beyond tonight, the Clippers probably would have won this game rather easily. I don't know about going away, but rather easily, as the Suns just did not have it tonight, especially, again, the big three. Booker finishes with 19, but got 6 of those late in the game when the Suns were trying to claw their way back into it. They got within 5 at 103.98 when Booker banked one in the final 6 minutes. But again, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and Terrence Mann, too much for the Clippers down the stretch. So the Suns not enough offense and certainly could not get a stop down the stretch. You thought, as a Suns fan or a Suns backer, that at some point Booker and Paul would flip the switch, and in the fourth quarter the Suns would somehow, some way take control of this game, but it never happened. It never happened, and this was a game that Devin Booker was out of sorts from the get-go. One of those nights where not only missing shots, but Booker lost the ball, had it stolen from him at midcourt. He had the ball stolen from him on a drive to the basket. A couple of times he held the ball too long and ended up with a shot clock violation. Drives to the basket where he attempted to dish off